Listen, I'm definitely fitting that into a verse somewhere, somehow.
Some kind of jacket you wear when it's too hot.
Mm-hmm.
Fact.
The jacket
Fucking facts.
Cooling jacket.
I mean,
what would
how would that work though? A windbreaker that doesn't break wind.
I don't know. Ask North Face.
I feel like I moved. He said, I feel like no, I'm beyond the windbreaking part. I'm more on this cooling jacket item. I don't know. Maybe we can fit the pockets with little ice packs.
Or
I mean, don't they have
a short sleeve shirt? I don't know.
Don't they have They have a jacket with like little like fan thingies in them, don't they?
I've seen.
And like the chest, it's like a chest
they make
part.
Jackets that are like hot and cold, actually. I think.
Yeah, yeah, and some of them they have others that have like the little thermal coils and shit.
Yeah, that's what it is, like thermal. Like.
Oh, so just like the electric blanket.
Similar. It's not as powerful, obviously, because like I think the one when they first came out the first time I ever started hearing about them, I think people were coming down with claims of getting shocked.
I wonder the fuck why.
I mean, they had to perfect it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Pick up your
they had to get.
Where you walk.
They forgot. What happened was they forgot that rubber layer in between. They forgot that rubber layer in between. And motherfuckers, right,
crucial fucking piece.
Right, the most crucial piece, and they forgot about it in the first patent that they made, so they had to
I tried to hang up your coat, but it wouldn't let me.
you throw your coat at the wall, and it just hangs itself up from static electricity, just poof.
Christ.
But I'm thinking like little fans, maybe.
What's good, Oric?
Like the Michael Jackson jacket. Like the Michael Jackson jacket had all those little zippers on it. None of them were pockets, by the way. I actually had that jacket. Yeah, none of them were pockets.
Just a bunch
but
of
all
zippers.
All those little zippers,
on.
like we could fit like little mini fans on it that would, with the proper, plastic and sculpting, you can get them molded so that they point, up or wherever you need the cooling to actually.
I mean, don't they have that for your neck already?
Well, yeah, they got that, but I'm saying the actual jacket, like the design is gonna be cool as shit. It's gonna be fitted right in there.
Now, are these gonna be are these battery operated or?
I think it would have to be.
Or are we talking wired with a power supply that you plug in?
I'm thinking more or less lithium, give it an overnight charge and it should get you
lithium
8 hours a day.
You gonna catch motherfuckers on fire and shit?
Well, you don't wear it while you're charging it. We can put that on the
That's hey, not a thing. Look, people don't fucking read from what I was told.
Nah, man. God. Bro, you could make that warning the product's name and you're still gonna
somebody would still.
Look, it's plugged in.
Right. All of a sudden, you just see little smoke flumes in the back. Just. Yeah. Where's that coming from? Is that Is that the chimney behind you? No, that's the back of my neck. Fuck.
But at that point, I think we would still be like, we wouldn't be focused. We put the warning on the product. We named the product. Don't wear it while you're charging. It's like, what are you doing? I'm wearing my don't wear it while you charge.
I'd love to see the commercial for that type of.
He said, while I'm charging it.
That's crazy.
Like with the new, don't wear it while charging. You can.
What's good, King James? What's good, Alec? What's good, everybody sliding through, man? Tap the thumbs up, hit the share button. Let everybody know we out here.
Appreciate it.
It would be the size of the average cell phone, but would be able to power those mini fans for like a good 4 to 6 hours. I don't know.
Will it be universal now, or are we talking power pack that you could use to charge your phone while you're walking through the woods or something?
Now, see, with the C-type charger, now you could use it as a portable power source.
Right.
However, don't wear it while you're charging something with it either.
So you wouldn't suggest walking down the street, charging your phone, having it in your pocket while it's charging from the jacket?
Yeah, that seems like it would be dangerous. Like we're just asking for trouble. But at the same time, I would want to put, like some ports in the pocket. That would be amazing.
A pocket port. That sounds very interesting.
Yeah, but your friend needs a charger. Oh, my phone is dying. Hey, let me see your phone, homie.
First of all, you just got homies going in your pockets now. Hold up.
No, I'm gonna put your phone in my pocket. You ain't going in my pocket.
Now it looks even more suspicious. What are you doing with my phone in your pocket?
Hey dog, your battery almost dead, dog. Let me get your phone.
Let me charge it for you. Let me charge it for you, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, I got a call. Let me take this outside real quick.
Shit.
I think something like
shit's happening at home. You gotta like dip out real quick.
I feel like that would be the first. Being that society is the way it is.
Just take his phone. I'm gonna give him his phone back.
Hey man, I'm just saying. The way the society is nowadays, that'd be the first thought about it now. They'd be like, I got this new jacket with the ports, man. The first thing they're doing is shiesty and they friends with their phones.
Bro, that literally reminds me. I ran into a friend of mine one night, and he was with this chick, and I was, telling him, like, I'm kind of like doing the music thing now, because I haven't seen him for a while.
Right.
And they're like, okay, that's cool. And he looks me up on his phone, and I can't really remember why. She was probably like a bimbo, but the bitch gave me her phone so I couldn't find myself, so she could like follow me on whatever, like it was like Spotify, Apple Music, whatever it was.
Right.
People do that.
Dude, I literally took her phone.
Well, that's you, bro.
Just like didn't even think about it. I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, and we kept continued the conversation, and I noticed I'm back in the store and I have another phone in my pocket. I'm like, bro, I ain't ever had a pink iPhone. Definitely not this new.
Did you take it on purpose?
No, bro, no. That's the craziest part about it.
That sounds like the people that are like, oh hey man, check it. By accident, I took your lighter yesterday.
Yeah, bro. That happens, dude. That shit happens.
AJ walking around with cables coming out.
Do you know what's crazy? Like
cables hanging, just dragging on the ground.
Dude, the lighter story.
My name, the Ox.
I had this homie, right? He was like, yo, bro, we finna do some shit. You know what I'm saying? We finna get in some shit. We got some shorties coming over, right? Now, mind you, we like 17, 18. I think, I was 18. I think some of them and his friends that were at this house was 17, but I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, let's go around the block, right? Like, let's go smoke and shit on a burn cruise. Let's leave all the little ones over here. So a couple of us got together. Now, one of his buddies was 18, so he came with us. We started smoking and shit. I'm like, yo, make sure I get my lighter back, right? Make sure I get my lighter back. This motherfucker, literally, he's the last one to light up his square and shit after we finished. I watch him. I'm watching him in the rear view. He goes to hand it back into like the middle console. Comes back, looks at it, and then puts his square in his pocket. I said, this motherfucker, right? Bro, yo, bro, you got that lighter, dog? He's like, oh, nah. I think I put it in the middle. I'm looking in the middle, acting like I didn't see shit, right? I'm looking in the middle. I'm pushing, moving shit around. I lift up the top. Like, did he maybe put it in the joint, like in a little jammy? Nope, nah, bro, it ain't in the middle, bro. He's like, feeling all his pockets and shit. I'm looking at him in the rear view. Why? I'm like, dude, flabbergasted. No way he fucking did this. He's like, oh, dude, it's in my pocket right here. Hold up. I think I put it in my pocket. And then he whips it out. I stop the car, middle of the street. Bop. Yo, get your homie out my shit. Get your homie out my shit.
And you could have easily avoided all of that shit with another product.
The lighter leash. I know what you're talking about.
I got a lighter leash. And it's great fun because, it really makes people really consider just how much they want to light some shit when they got to lean in. I wear dad's sweatpants, cargo sweatpants.
Oh, no.
Leash,
right there,
right
yes.
In the front, in the middle. Here you go.
Yeah. They double thinking. I don't know if I might use the sun in a magnifying glass. Hold up.
You got to be careful, though. People be assholes. They let it go real fast.
Oh yeah, that's a no. That's a no.
But yeah, they'll think about it. Be like, ooh, yeah, let me see it. And they lean in real fast, make sure everybody put
Oh my goodness. Shit. What's good, everybody? What's good, Magnus? We are currently without Sub Mom right now. She is getting ready. She's going on a little vacay. You know what I'm saying? She's taking a little vacay this weekend.
Breaks.
Yeah.
They're important.
Well deserved. We do have Cordell though putting on some different shoes this weekend. This is gonna be interesting.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
He lacing up a whole new set of kicks.
It's all good. It's okay. Sub Mom subbed out, so I figured I'd grab a motherfucking seat.
Hey, yeah, we got K3 in the building.
Wasn't ready.
He said I wasn't ready.
Still over here sneaking cheeses.
Oh, are they the white cheddar?
No, they are.
Oh, okay. I see. I get it. I get
they
it.
are white cheddar. Oh, they are the white cheddar, but
Oh, are they?
they're the Canadian version.
The Canadian version?
Mm-hmm.
What do they say? White cheddar A or something?
Wow.
Like, what makes them fucking Canadian, dude?
It's just the company that makes them is in Canada.
Oh.
Oh, so you paid tariff on that.
Big tariffs.
It was $2 for the box.
Look, I don't know about you guys, but I heard that California is suing the Trump administration now for illegal tariffs.
Imagine that.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
I don't know why they won't let it go.
I mean,
The
that's
man
a-
wrote the art
a
of the
state.
deal.
they're the first state
Of
to ever
course.
do that.
Nobody's reading it, but he knows what he's doing.
Absolutely.
I
And
trust the
what
move.
he's doing is gonna cut a lot of income for a lot of these people that have a problem with it, I think, ultimately.
Right. The ones that are making the most
My
noise.
fault, y'all.
are the
I was
ones
late
that are
on the
about to
queue
get
submission
caught.
form. It's up now. Yeah, it's up now. Go ahead, my fault. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah.
What were we saying?
It's just something to be upset about and to distract. But I honestly think the people that are making the most noise are going to be caught eventually. I mean, the lady that said that her whole career, that everything that she did led up to the moment of her taking Donald Trump down, and she got him in court on a loan and all of this, and he made up what the value was, and everybody got their money back, and everybody made money, including the bank he borrowed it from. And you're telling me that there was a crime in that? Turn around, we're looking at her paperwork for a mortgage application. She puts down that she's married to her father.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because that way, him being a senior citizen and stuff, he gets a whole different cut of tax and all kind of stuff on the escrow, all kind of stuff. Right. She's doing literal mortgage fraud.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So now the
yeah, but it's
question
okay
is,
because you know, like taxes and
remember
stuff.
what she said. No one is above the law. I hope they put that bitch.
Oh, dude, they're gonna run her through the law.
It's been real fun.
It was the way he said that. The way he said that. That was funny. Magnus, I believe it's the cow. Not to be confused with the cowbell, which also might be different. I don't know. There might be a difference in that too. I don't know.
They may have a different recipe company to company, I would imagine. If Disco ain't telling everybody how they make their shit.
I'm just saying, I would have imagined it being from a different cow, a different type of cheese.
Well, I do know that Wisconsin cheese.
Hey.
But then I also know that I prefer Italian cheese.
I mean, yeah.
I'm bougie like that. You knew that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you at. You know what I'm saying? It's Baby Friday. Yeah. Again, it's 420 weekend. And for those that celebrate, it is also Easter. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming this weekend, huh?
It sure is.
I got a meme about that. I'm gonna post
meme about that.
Oh, I get it. I know, Magnus. I totally understand.
I don't know where I'm gonna post it because I don't want to offend anybody. I do want to make the people that ain't gonna be offended laugh because it's enjoyable.
I mean, I don't know.
You know, man, for every one that appreciates it, I feel like there's at least one, if
five
not
of
two,
them
that don't.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. That's like the 9 out of 10 doctors recommend. There's always 9. You notice how every single one, I'm saying every single one of the commercials when it comes to that, like from doctors to dentists to dermatologists to this and that, like it's every single one is always 9 out of 10 recommend, 9 out of 10 recommend. There's always the one. Why is that? Just think about it.
So either they're asking maybe they're asking 100 and maybe 10 of those are saying no.
I mean, maybe.
And they're just like
they're simplifying the fraction,
Because I mean, just to have one holdout every time, that would be frustrating.
I mean,
every time, like, bro, you said last time, you said no now.
Right? It's a jury. That's like a jury decision. 9 out of 10 every time. That would be fucking rough.
Like, and if it's the dental association, like, sir, when's the last time you checked with the board? Are you properly licensed? Is your shit
certified?
Like, how is it that these 9 dentists say it's great?
You even know what teeth are, sir.
He's like, man, I put that on my hemorrhoids and it didn't do nothing.
That's crazy.
Christ. Rest in peace, them hemorrhoids, though.
I mean, does it what you think toothpaste does?
Huh? What? You cut out that entire sentence for me.
Good, because that was a crazy question. The idea
he says good.
The toothpaste kill hemorrhoids.
I mean, shit, man.
I don't know.
If preparation H ain't helping you, just get yourself a tube of Colgate.
I never heard about that. That's wild.
Preparation H is a terrible toothpaste. I don't like that.
It's a terrible toothpaste. So, man, somebody's been lying to you, bro, and.
Why? Just
why? I'm not gonna investigate it much,
why?
but I think you should because somebody's got you fucked up.
Bro?
I mean, when I got it, the tube was metal, and I thought it was toothpaste Iron Man uses. They lied to me.
It's toothpaste Iron Man uses. Bro, he doesn't use toothpaste, bro.
You are
wild. He just gets new teeth screwed in.
Oh my goodness, that had me dead, bro.
That's terrible.
That had me dead, bro.
The Vastiles.
Man, I seen an ad for something. I don't know what it is. Like every ad I see, they got a kid with perfect teeth with braces on them, and it's like, what is that about,
bro? What's that about?
She got braces on her veneer. Why? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Told you, bro, that bitch's jawline's wrecked.
I'm still trying to figure so much about the world that I still don't.
Submission form is open for those that want to slide through and get a drive-by. I got yours, K3. I'm just gonna wait till we get some people in this month.
Yeah, no, you can. Yeah.
We just shooting the shit until we get some people rolling in. I know it's still early. It's still Baby Friday. We understand it.
Yeah.
You know. If I got something I even want.
We also understand the week's fucking people up. You know.
Yeah, bro. People probably still think it's Wednesday.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I don't know who possibly would be. Nah. I don't know who would fall victim to that type of thing. Definitely not I.
Oh my God.
The smart money is just to not ask and just let the day tell you what it is.
Right. Let it show
its
own true colors.
I mean, but the reality is, dude, at least around me, I can't tell what the day is if I just go based off that. Because, like, motherfuckers, like, some people have, like, oh, man, it must be Monday the way these motherfuckers are driving. You know what I mean? Like, type shit.
Right,
but that's an everyday thing for me, bro. The way shit happens throughout the day in stores and all that, I'm like, why does it feel like a Friday? It's a fucking Tuesday.
Right.
So that does happen.
It just happens too often, so I just be cognitive.
Cognitive with the functions.
Mm-hmm.
I try to check the phone. If fucking with them. But what I've also learned is that the way my life is set up, I don't necessarily need.
Look, he high as fuck too. Lean back in the chair, can't hear shit
Yeah,
he's saying.
right.
Oh, I said.
I said.
The way my life is set up, I don't necessarily need to know what they do.
Hey, amen.
Because most of them are generally the same, you know, filled with smoke, YouTube
Filled with
videos
smoke
of people going to jail.
Basked in fumes, you know.
I'm gonna have some coffee. And probably gonna be a slice of pizza or two in there somewhere. Like every day is the same, bro.
Love it.
Wow. Mine's different. That is a fact. That is
I get up and
fact.
I do the work thing when nobody's looking.
When nobody's looking, yeah, that's when everybody sleep.
Man, everybody's like, "What do you mean, good morning?" Yes, good morning. I'm going to work. Go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep. Yo, I used to be that. Remember that? I used to be that, bro.
I feel that.
Man.
I would wake up. My day would start at like 9:30 at night. And that shit would roll all the way until about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the afternoon the next day, when I would finally be able to get done and relax. And then that was my nighttime. My wife's like, all right, I'm getting ready for work. I'm like, what?
But I don't know, dude. Something about adjusting to that schedule. I feel like it makes it even harder to transition back than it would be to like
transition the initial time. I get it.
Right.
What it is it's an overall. It's not about the sleep just per se. It's everything. So it's your eating habit, your sleeping habit, and then your overall like body functions, like your digestive habits and all that change. And once everything changes, so like mentally your body's like your brain's now rewired, so now it's got to rewire again. And on that top, you're like, your brain's like, do I have to do this? Like now you force it. That's why it feels like it's a force. You know what I mean? Like, man, I gotta force myself back on this day shift shit. Like, yeah, you do gotta force yourself. Your whole body was rewired to be like, hey, listen, the sun went down. Let's wake the fuck up.
Facts.
That shit ain't fun.
No.
My wife's seen that. My wife seen me struggle with that shit, trying to get back on days. I was just a zombie tough, for like a whole 48 hours. I was a zombie, just like going through the motions, just not really there, like just a fog.
I think I was
working.
Lucky.
The company I was working for,
I got fired, so I had time to adjust.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
I went through that I put the 2 weeks in, so like I was literally a week overlap. And that was not fun. I was on night shift, going and getting off, and then going into the other job.
In the day shift,
that shit was brutal. Not fun for that whole week.
Yeah, but the payday stayed on track.
I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't even anything I could enjoy because I was hibernating for the next 3 days. Be like, yeah, I could wake up with this honey in my pot. You feel me?
That's the worst part. You know, you went to work and did some extra shit. Oh, I didn't even have to? God damn it.
Right.
Yeah, for real.
That's facts.
And then you can't get that work back. Like, shit.
Nah.
Money don't even feel like extra.
It looks like extra until they take all the extra out for the extra that you worked for.
Well, see, when it comes to that, you got to be careful. Me personally, I don't like that, so I make sure that any job that I do or get per se, I'm just going to be an independent contractor. I'm going to do your job my way. I'll pay my taxes later. You ain't got to worry about it. Just give me what you said you're going to give me.
Facts.
I'll make the rest of it work. And doing that, it works out for me. But then I'm the kind of person that's like, oh, I got enough money. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to chase any extra. I would rather use this time to do something lazy, like video game or whatever else it may be.
Yeah.
And then I'm not the best boss. I'm really nice to me.
Let's go smoking diesel.
Did he just say I'm really nice to me?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm too nice to myself as a boss. So it's like, oh, you want the day? Go ahead, take the day off. You ain't got
Man, you've been working your butt off. Like, you just recorded that song. Like,
you went to work yesterday, right? Yeah, you're good.
Before you know it, yesterday was last week. And
he's over there as a boss.
The final notice is coming in the mail.
He's playing psychic as a boss. He's like, hey, so I woke up today and you were gonna put in that PTO for this morning, weren't you?
Yeah. Don't worry, bro.
Don't worry about it.
I figured you would. Yeah, bro. I did it for you last night.
Matter of fact, yeah, I handled that for you in your sleep.
I approved that shit yesterday.
Why are you calling me now? We need to be calling somebody together.
What's good, J-Bo? Smoking Diesel said, I'm super nice to myself, too.
Hell yeah. You gotta love yourself. The one thing that my mom taught me that stuck with me is don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself.
Yeah.
Comes down to it. If it's about spending your money, it's your money. You earned it. Who else is
why cheat yourself when you can like
you?
cheat your spouse or like cheat, your
Cheat
friends
your
or like or your family? You know what I mean? Cheat them.
If you could cheat your spouse, bro, something's wrong with that relationship.
Facts, bro.
Because like
if it's
close enough
known and allowed, it's like, bro, are you really even in a relationship?
You're like, no, she is.
I don't know why she'd be thinking that, but
we together on her side.
Yeah, we together when we like at home and nobody can see us.
Yeah, I'm with her when she's with me.
With her when she's with me. When she ain't, I ain't. God damn, that's fucking terrible.
That is.
It's fun to talk about, but I ain't got the heart to do it. I keep sick.
Big shout out to everybody sliding through, man. Submit your tracks if you want to get a drive-by review. We got K3 in the building with us. Cordell Miller is here with me. I don't have Submom with us as she is out getting ready to go on vacation. She heading to Chicago.
Vacation on their ass.
Mm-hmm. Hitting it. I don't know if I'm wondering if they're driving or if they're gonna fly over there. I'm not sure.
I low-key heard that her mom got a case and they actually sent her over to Israel. They're gonna spank her and walk her through the streets tomorrow afternoon.
Damn.
Wait, is that too much? Is that too much?
Oh yeah, dude, I was lucky. I got a ticket to the live stream. Like,
they're streaming it.
Oh yeah, bro.
Wow.
It's like a big thing. It's a big deal.
Like the trip was only supposed to last 20 minutes, but thanks to all the slow motion, that live stream is gonna be about 3 hours. I know it's too much.
No, you're good, bro. I'm just getting everything situated. We got people sliding through. Make sure y'all smashing that thumbs up. Make sure y'all hitting the share button.
Yeah,
we got some drive-bys gonna be happening. And yeah, like I was saying, man, I'm not with us. She's gonna be on vacation doing her thing this weekend, so she won't be partaking for the most part. At least I don't expect her to. Don't get me wrong. She might pop in.
She might click in.
Yeah, she might pop in depending on what she got going on over there. But I mean, yeah, we got the 420 giveaway weekend coming up. Y'all better be fucking ready. And if you don't know, make sure y'all tap in with the channel. Again, make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the promo videos coming out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's definitely a video up right now. If you go check it out, we got plans this week. You see it on the screen, man. We got it.
All locked.
And then again, those that do partake in the, you know what I'm saying, celebration, happy Easter to y'all coming up. Early. I know we're not going to be live on that day specifically, so that's why we kind of made it the 420 weekend event with Friday and Saturday night going to be kicking off.
420, we too high to be live.
Oh yeah, right. Nah.
We gonna be live. We gonna be live,
Like last
And lit,
420, I
just
couldn't
not on
find the power
YouTube.
button on my computer. I couldn't
Right,
find it.
right. I mean, we might be live in the Discord if y'all want to come through. Maybe,
Hey, yeah,
you know what I'm
big
saying?
facts.
But you gotta join
Gotta
the
be part of
Discord
the,
to be part
gotta
of
be
it.
there though. Big
Yeah,
facts, big
yeah.
facts.
But yeah, we're gonna
And
be
like,
doing
if
a
you already
giveaway.
have Discord,
All the
why the
deals.
fuck wouldn't you want to be?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
That's just facts.
So
I mean,
it's
dude, we got this channel's loaded with services. If you need services, it's got feedback. If you need feedback, like, we always staying in tune with everything that's happening with pretty much like every platform that we involve ourselves in.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's popping, dude.
You got
poppin'. It's a good
resident
place to
dads
be.
for advice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, we out here.
Yeah.
We got everything but money.
Facts.
I mean,
You can even get that if you show up at the right show on time.
shit.
I'm telling ya.
I mean,
But if you do got money, like I said, services too.
Yeah, that's a big thing, man. That's a big thing we're trying to push. Everybody that is sliding through with their individual talents, we got individual channels for whatever you're looking for. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you don't gotta just make music. What if you like edit videos? You know,
Yeah.
like shit. There's a tab for that.
There's a tab for that. Fuck it. Sound like the old school Rolodex. Wait, where's that tab? Where's that tab
Yeah.
at? I need the one
Where is that
tab.
tab?
Let me get that tab real quick. Flip through this motherfucker. Brrr. All right, right here. Got it.
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Told you.
Oh my
Y'all ain't
goodness.
old enough to remember Rolodexes.
The fuck you mean? The hell
You
I
ain't old enough to
don't.
remember
The
Rolodex.
hell I don't.
What are you, 13 now?
Damn.
I know you're getting older.
I know you're getting old.
Hey,
Just
man.
about 15.
I'm.
My man was like
I
21 and a
pushed-
half last week.
I
Like, we
mean-
did your continuation just last month, right? Okay. Really? So, you remember the Rolodex at your age?
I do. I mean, I remember
remember
a
not
version
knowing
of
what
it.
it
I don't
was.
know about the different, how many different styles they came up with throughout the years prior to that. But the one that I do
Right.
specifically remember was sitting on the table next to the house phone, and it literally was little like the bottom of it, little base was like a little sand block, and on top of that, it
Onez.
had like 3 black arches, and each of the arches carried it was like hole punches basically, and the arches had little tabs. And each one had like its own like manila folder tab on top of it that you could write like a person's name on, and then it had an information card on it.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Actual
I was raised by my
Rolodex.
grandparents, bro.
I remember
old
that
school, shit
motherfucker.
like that all the
Yo,
way.
I went
You
whenever
got a
I went
phone
to
with
my
a bell in
grandma's
it.
house, bro. Whenever I went to my grandma's house, because like sometimes my parents' work schedules conflicted with us getting off school and practice. Like
Right.
they hoped practice would be the time that would matter where they can get off and get home in time, but sometimes it would be a little long. So we had to jet over to my grandma's house across the street. Whenever I went over there, she'd be like, "Hey, I need you to call Ethel or some shit," and I'm like, "What's the number?" She's like, "Look in the Rolodex." I'm like, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah.
No, she's got like 4 Ethels in this bitch. I'm like, "Which one?
Right.
Ethel G?" Like that shit, man. That shit was hectic.
Ethel B.
Right,
You call
right.
Ethel B, and she comes out and be like, "No, I said Ethel T."
Well, no, it was one of them things like my grandma
And it's-
always
and
told me to
it's-
call somebody, but then never gave me the reason why I'm calling. So then they'd answer, and I'd be
Oh,
like,
God. You gotta, like-
I'm supposed to call you. Hold on.
Hold on, let me find out why though.
Like I've never known like the reason why until they answer the phone and my grandma, oh, tell her, we got, cribbage this weekend. I'm like, what?
See, she just want to feel superior there. Get somebody on the
I'm telling
phone.
you what, like,
Yeah.
older people like have that thing about them where like they're too old to
There we go. We getting some. Go
to
ahead.
be
you good, my
wrong,
fault.
but
get
then
some issues in.
they're not young enough to be right. Did I say that right? They're
No.
too old
I
to
don't
be
know.
wrong.
Oh, what was
They're
that?
way too
What
old to
was
be
that?
wrong, but they can never be too young to be
You're
right.
You're too high to be.
I got
anything
too
right
stoned.
now.
I did.
My head hurt.
My head physically hurts. He said.
Ow.
No, I feel that. Listen, like,
I tried, and ouch. What?
I had something that sounded really good.
In his head, dude, he spit so many bars in his head just now.
Like philosophy
there looking
type
like
shit.
Cory Booker right now.
Oh my goodness.
It didn't translate whenever I.
Oh, we need the Turkish version.
I reloaded just the wrong ammunition, I think, is what happened.
Wow.
Like, I got a 5.56. That motherfucker loaded up 9mm.
Oh my goodness. And then it spit out. And then when you fired, it shot shotgun shells.
Yeah, bro. Like, wait, when did that switch happen?
They have the wisdom.
Like halfway through the barrel, it just swaps them out.
But we lack the ability for application.
Oh, say that again.
Change. That's the problem. Old folks, they have the wisdom and the knowledge of experience, but we don't have the knowledge for application based on the way the world continues to evolve. It keeps changing. So well said, I know what to say and do when I get somebody on the phone. But on this phone, what button do I push to get the phone?
Right. Okay.
Like
yeah.
That
no. Well said. Well said.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. I totally get it.
I'm feeling bad for old people, but I guess that sympathy builds up. I'm getting closer. You're gonna be sending me AARP mail soon.
Like, fuck, man, this sucks.
Start seeing movies for cheap.
Start seeing movies for cheap.
I'm actually hyped about that one. Like, I'm ready for my senior discount.
Like, senior citizen. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, did you say you're hyped for it?
Hell yeah. The
oh
movies
my
is
goodness.
a great place, and to get in there cheap, give me the 55 plus seat. Does that come with the small coffee and small popcorn or some shit? Yeah.
30 minutes in, yes. Yes, that sounds like it. She said passing out 30 minutes into the movie.
Hey, look, I've been doing really well. The last two movies I went to,
you just
only fell asleep once.
You just complained about me being young, right? I've fallen asleep in fucking movies, dog.
It's comfy in there. The temperature's right. The seats all leather and plush.
I'm sorry, but we went to the movies and we brought the kids, and it was supposed to be like they pick out a movie, and it was not the movie I wanted to even fucking bother seeing. So I passed right out. You feel me?
Man.
Yeah.
I told my wife, I'm like, I'm gonna eat some of this popcorn. I put my hand in that bitch, never took it out. The
most disappointing one was the Jurassic World. Took the wife and kids to see Jurassic World. I am a big Jurassic Park fan. When the first one came out, I saw that shit 12 times in the theater that summer.
Damn.
Like it was that great a flick. So when they did Jurassic World, I'm excited. We're going.
Yeah.
We took everybody, all the kids is there, and they just took turns poking me because I was snoring pretty much the whole movie.
Damn.
I still
by the eighth,
more entertaining.
By the 8th and 9th time, he was running through back when the first one came out. At the 8th and 9th time, he was sitting there running through the theaters like, "Yo, it's about to get real scary right here. It's about to get real scary right here." Just telling people shit like he knows the movie back of his hand.
Bro, I was involved. I did not take my eyes off the screen through anything.
Bro, I'd
More
go in
about
there with like
mix,
huge cue
second,
cards.
Go ahead and tear it apart if
to
you
this
want.
day, I'm still watching Jurassic Park.
Smoking Diesel. So this is the first one I got, just based on the submission form. Was this one here? So if this is the one you're talking about, let me know, because I do have one. Where is it? This one here is an actual whip. So is the whip you want the actual knowledge about, and then this one here you said tear it apart. The dollar movies, we still got dollar movies. They're just $6 movies now.
All ours got shut down. We used to have Elvis cinemas. They're gone.
Oh shit! I just closed that.
Then
Hold on.
there was the Spanish run dollar movies.
Yeah, we see when I was a kid, and when I say kid, I'm talking like full 14, 13, somewhere around there.
The last year.
The movie. Look. We had dude. They were 75-cent movies, and on matinees they were a quarter.
Oh.
And it was a spot where
Real old now.
And I'm talking like 50-cent popcorn. None of this like, and these are like different sizes. You can get a large for 75 cents. Bro, I walked there with a pocket. It was like the arcade, bro. I walked there with a pocket full of quarters.
Our dollar movie still charges $6.
Damn. Fuck all that.
It's still like, yo, low key, it's still Colorado. We bougie as
Damn.
It's still Colorado.
Yeah, I'm talking my shit's up in Maine. My shit was up in Maine, yeah.
I've heard Maine is a pretty cool spot.
It's a cool spot for a lot of shit going on. Apparently, my old spot that I grew up in specifically right now is like heavy in heroin.
Oh, terrible.
And yeah, this was not one of those spots ever growing up. Like it wasn't
right.
like it was never even heard of over in this area. Like it just
I
apparently.
until I left this thing. Damn.
Same.
Missed out.
Not even fucking with you. Like
Missed
it was
out,
not. It was not heard of over there. And apparently, from what I'm looking at and hearing from people that still live up that way, like it's becoming a big problem. I was like, damn, bro, that's crazy. They reaching the boonies now, cause like we live literally like in a spot where it was just in between cities was just 17 to 20 acres of just woods. Not even like suburbs and shit. It was just like, here's a city with a gas station, this and this, bro. And then it was just woods forever until you get to the next city.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, it's crazy over there. But I was like, it's a cool spot though. Definitely a cool spot to go on vacation in different areas. Not the area I lived in though. No.
Not much sightseeing.
Nah.
The clinic is not Kansas.
It's like, oh, bro, you're gonna see some sights. I just don't know if you're gonna want to.
Yeah, you're gonna see some sights, but they're gonna stick with you type sites, and not in a good way. Oh man.
And they ain't gonna stick because you took pictures of them,
right,
because that definitely didn't happen.
No. What?
Oh, drugs is bad.
Guns are just too big.
Drugs are just bad, okay?
They're bad, and they're everywhere.
Yeah, bro, it's bad. It is getting bad. I feel like
there's gotta be a way, but the truth is, like,
so
life
this
is
one
hard.
Said tear it apart. Okay, so we'll do this
people
one.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna destroy this track, bro.
Not this one. This one he wants an actual.
Oh, this one.
Mix
Okay. I'll be honest with you on this one. That's cool.
And then the other one, that whip, he said really tear him apart. The whip is gonna get teared apart anyway, because that's a whip. We need to get it situated.
It's a whip. Hey, everybody, make sure you send in your whips today.
Yes. I was just getting ready to make.
Say whip again.
What? Cool whip.
Yeah.
Say cool.
If you guys got some whips, you think they're cool whips, bring them on down.
All right, now
yeah, we're
cool.
taking all whips.
Yeah.
What hips?
Move your what hips to this what hip.
It's fucking retarded.
Look, Smoking Diesel is coming through. We got Smoking Diesel on this. We got J-Bo Fletch. J-Bo Fletch, let me know you still in this motherfucker. We do got a K3 in this motherfucker as well. We got some more Smoking Diesel coming up and K3 as well. I think some of these are submitted by Quinn. She just wants to vibe to them. No. Which ones were yours?
None of your business.
This one, right?
Don't worry about
Hey.
Don't worry about it. The fuck?
That's the name of the song. Don't worry about it.
Oh. No, it's not. I just look. Whatever. We got Freestyle Flex, though, coming in from Smoking Diesel. This one here, he wants a mix review, so we're going to give him a drive-by. Smoking Diesel, step on the block. Yeah. We got you locked and loaded and aimed right here. You know what I'm saying? Freestyle Flex, get you guys' shit together out there in Blunt Ones Mafia as well, and let them know what you think about it. Smoking Diesel, let's get it.
I've been freestyling that old way. You know that I stay down for mine no matter what. You know? Yeah, you know I ain't a wise guy, but yet I'm still the made man. Better watch out when I step in this. I've been bad. really ever change. I've been freestyling all goddamn day. I've been freestyling this whole goddamn way. Been a menace to the scene. What you mean you couldn't get to top in SD? Coming at them too clean with this freestyle shit that I get laying every time. So that I ain't really playing, meaning what I get to saying in my rhyme scheme. See that I can get to be the one to kick it with the team, and the one to keep on just doing me. I'm the one that call bad company, but yet you know when they get chillin', they will never leave. You on that bullshit? Fuck it, just miss me with that along the way. I'm meaning every little bit of this shit that I say. I shown that along the way I don't ever play. I've been the one to tell them I keep doing me, and that's a guarantee. Riding from my side until the day that I die. There ain't no doubt, you better check it while I've been on the ride. No, I've been out here just grinding, do what I can just to help along the way, and that's a fact now. Check it, I've been wrecking everything that's just been in my sight. Path to destruction, the only thing that seemed to ever follow me. Everything that y'all been saying seemed to hollow, like it ain't really got a meaning behind any bit of it. Sticking with the shit that I just tend to spare. They just claiming that they're so much better than that kid, but yet they never proving out a goddamn thing. Like them motherfuckers claiming they got receipts but never going to show them at all. You're thinking that we dumb, like we really don't know. You ain't got shit, son. It's just funny how they thinking they so clever though, thinking that they got us figured out up on these flows, but we just seem to be the ones that never had a chill. We been the ones that step up on the mic and stay for real, and yeah, we say ill with the bars today. If I was you, I'd say the fuck up on my goddamn way. I don't play around, I come to take them down. Freestyling all day.
All right, that was Smoking Diesel with Freestyle Flex. All right, we're gonna give it a drive-by review here, though. Cordell, what did you think about this one from Smoking Diesel?
Give me 1 second. You. All right. So the name of the song is Freestyle Flex. I'm assuming he's freestyling. I'm listening to the lyrics in juxtaposition with the actual beat, and it made me uncomfortable.
Okay.
It made me concerned for Smoking Diesel. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
That's the first thing I want to know. Is Smoking Diesel okay? It's very important. You know what I'm saying? We got to look out for each other, and being okay is more important than not being okay. So if you're not okay, let somebody know.
Shout out to the Smoking Diesel awareness.
Smoking Diesel awareness. That being said, I think that the mix, that the beat was just the beat was bigger than the freestyle. The beat took control. It dominated this track to the point where I could hear lyrics, but I could also hear Smoking Diesel kind of drowning in that track. So yeah. I'm thinking like maybe we'll pull back on this beat a little bit. But as far as that goes, I can give that mix a 4. Again, lyrically, pretty dope for a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He stayed in the pocket, he kept that energy. I'm gonna definitely give it a 4 for the freestyle, only because again, it made me worry about it.
Right.
And as far as the replay, I'm gonna give it a 4 for the replay. It's not gonna be my go-to right away, but I think that with the better mix, it's got potential, and it probably could grow on somebody.
Right. Okay. What you got, K3?
First off, that beat was fucking awesome. I don't know where it came from, where you got it from, but let me know, because I want to like branch into that type beat. That shit was dope. Listen, I agree with Cordell. I'm gonna give your mix a 3. But instead of like pulling back on the beat at all, yo, pull back on your de-esser that you have on your vocal chain. Cause like
that it was pressed down too far.
I think that's one of the issues. I'm not gonna say like it's gonna fix it instantly, but you're gonna notice
the feedback part or the threshold for the de-esser.
Just play with it. I feel like it's not in the right range.
Right.
For his syllabus. Sorry. And siblings. Yeah, that stuff. Those things.
Not to be confused with brothers and sisters.
Right. Siblings. Them's the siblings.
You need my little tax break?
Yeah, please, bro. What's up? Yeah, no, me and Cordell. Oh yeah, dude. We grew up together. Brothers.
Hell yeah.
Same mama. Cordell, what's your mama's name? But no, for real though. I like the freestyle. It was dope. The beat definitely carried it. So I'm gonna give that a 4 because for a freestyle, bro, like it flows. A lot of people suck at actually keeping a consistent flow with the beat when they're freestyling. So
right,
it sounded good, but I couldn't hear you enough. But replay, I'm only give it a 2 because since it was a freestyle, it's not the type of freestyle that I'm gonna go to whenever I'm like, oh, dude, check out this freestyle. Not because it's bad, but because freestyling is like its own thing, and there's a lot of high caliber artists that are doing it, you know?
Right.
So yeah.
Right.
3-4-2. That's what I give it.
For me, I'm at a 3-3-2. And similar to what you guys were talking about, the only issue that I really had with this one is it seems really one-dimensional in the aspect of content. I wanted it, especially when you say freestyle flex, just having that emphasis word in there, that flex word in there, I'm really expecting you to kind of really go off rip with it. And it seemed really one-dimensional, seemed really like targeted at something specific. So I was expecting, with it being a freestyle flex, for you to kind of really bop from subject to subject to subject to subject, and really kind of show the versatility that you had in freestyling. So that's I think it was just a lack of expectation that I was seeing that kind of brought down that score. It was dope though. It did, to your points, saying it did keep the rhythm and shit with the beat on point as far as its flow and everything. But overall, that's what I was looking for when I seen Freestyle Flex. I was really, really excited to hear something go really crazy. But in the context of what I was hearing, I was like, okay, so this is more of like a freestyle diss in an aspect similar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's why I came off with those. As far as the mix, I'm definitely seeing what you guys are talking about. That beat definitely kind of went a little bit overboard when it came to stepping on the lyrics and muddying it up. Getting that vocal blend in there with some of the stuff that they were talking about would definitely emphasize it. But I mean, it's a freestyle, so it ain't like you can't redo it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This beat, I think, really would deserve something a little bit more emphatical. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, good word. Good word.
That's what I'm thinking. That's just me, SD. Again, I'm just me. You know what I mean? I ain't nobody special. But
ain't no one.
I'm just saying, you got all these people on the panel. I mean, I'm not nobody. No, I'm not. Yeah. We got a nobody already.
Hanging out, doing shit.
But no, yeah. So I moving forward, dude. Like I said, people in the chat, people on the panel, they really fuck with this beat heavy. And I think if you do something like spectacular with this beat, then you could really get something kicked off with it. Especially with the name Freestyle Flex, like really, really go at something with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Really get that. Flex on.
I know. Smoking Diesel's like primarily off the top artist.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that you can't like make minor adjustments to what
was already
came
done,
off of the top.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's harder.
Yeah. No, I love that point though that you made with the name.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it's just something I'm particular, you know what I mean?
No, I feel that all the way. Cuz that's I thought that, but I didn't think of it.
Right.
Until you said it, and I was like, oh yeah, dude, I was definitely expecting like this motherfucker flex on this shit.
Oh, what's good, Sub Mom?
Sub Mom. Hey, Sub Mom. I hope you don't mind. I grabbed your motherfucking seat.
He's warming it up.
He couldn't wait.
Oh man, yeah, man. We got some drive-bys going on, Sub Mom, but appreciate you sliding through. And taking some time out, you know what I'm saying? Hope everything's going good. Hope the suitcase is big enough, you know?
I gotta,
motherfucking see
I
it.
gotta send her a sample of my first song.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, that one. Yeah, well, we finally got to hear it afterwards. I don't know what the hell that was about, but we
It
couldn't
was
hear
Discord
that
not sharing this
shit. Yeah,
audio.
stupid, fucking stupid.
Thank God I got this little
Stupid.
soundboard built by a little Chinese hand. I got
But
it got it at the low tariff time.
right.
It's about the tariff, son. It ain't about the Chinese hand.
We got J-Bo, and he coming through with a hip hop joint. It's already published. You know what I'm saying? It's already published, but we'll still give it a drive-by as far as what we hear and how it's presented. This one here says inspired by B.Twin Beats. He be doing a lot of shit on B.Twin. I see that. I do see that.
This is trending toward trending. 30 plays today.
Damn. Yeah. Today, I don't know what time today, depending on the hour.
It's an hour thing.
Yeah, I think in order to do that, I believe it's based on like hours, individual hour segments of when the algorithm picks it up. But maybe potentially, it says we are not the same
everywhere.
Right, exactly. It says we are not the same. We're gonna check it out though from J-Bo Fletch. Y'all get ready, lock and loaded. J-Bo's targeted. Let's get it.
Bang bang.
Let's go. Trap though. I told you that the 38 hot. He think that 38 now, he gets 38 shots. I just shoot in 38 Glocks when the 38 pop it. Take out 38 blocks. And what you think I got that 38 for? Cause that 38 raw. And give them 38 more. And Pop told let that 38 loose and bring your homies. And take out 38 troops. And everybody rapping, everybody rhyming. But they like smartphones, everybody got them. He who hot, you not. I pull up in that blue drop. And 2 shots make him stretch like tube socks. I live out 45 with the hollows. Follow at home like I take a Twitter route. Cause I'm a sniper, give him that clean shot, that thing popping. Don't jump for the justice, that shit what got Raheem shot. And check the resume, he always got hoes with him. And smoke a lot of sour, always got O's with him. And I bring my hood, always got 4s with him. And Cheerio box your whole set, cause they all got hole in them. Cause we are not the same, cause I'm a Martian. And I will off him, get a coffin. Bang, bang, write him off him. Yeah, toss him. Toss him, toss him, toss him, toss him. So the streets got to talking. They see me with a Glock, so I just memorize their options. Run up if you want to, but remember that it's families. The whole set got hollow tips and they want you, Uncle Sammy. Lamar and his bullshit might keep calling. The traffic trying to push some weight, that country boy ballin'. I'm looking to the mansion in the hills, and these days daydream gets interrupted by the sound of Cindy spray. What the fuck I gotta do to live life like athletes without having these motherfucking pigs coming at me? I figured I'd just drop shit until quit and fuck it. Throw a grip to the pigs and never think of it. The 64 look good and baby girl get 10. Riding through Los Santos while I'm getting some trim. At the radio blasting, what the fuck ever. And drop the breezy at the strip and getting my nuggets like 5:12 and I'm ready to eat. Then Mike leaves a text, you know where to meet. I hop back in the ride, hit the freeway quick. It's always a good feeling when your palms start to itch. A couple pigs got hit by the spot. Now that shit's on lockdown, it's war. Cause everybody gripping them Glocks now and Slim talking about he moving in Pack South. He got caught selling soap, so them fiends pushed his ass out.
All right, that was We Are Not the Same, inspired by B.Twin Beats on that one. That was J-Bo Fletch in the hip-hop category. We got drive-by reviews coming in, though. K3, let them know what you thought about this one here, bro.
Yo, man. I remember J-Bo from back whenever, like, live streams on BandLab were still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, dude, you improve, like, every time that I hear a new song from you. I love that. I have one little piece of advice. To me, I could be wrong. It sounds like you do a lot of, like one take recordings in the sense of, like, you know, this first verse and this hook and the second verse are all one recording, right? I used to do that myself a lot. And dude, you came out the gate swinging with that 38 that 38 rhyme scheme, and bro, that shit was dope. But then it's right after you like lost some steam, and I noticed that continued to happen throughout the whole track.
Right.
Like,
The repetition of it, yeah.
Yeah, but it seems like whenever you start a new recording, you are you come out the gate really hard, but then you start to fall off. So maybe come out the gate more in the sense of how you record.
More
Does that make
punching
sense? Yeah. Like, and just kind of listen for it yourself. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think J-Bo
I
was
definitely
saying
fell off right
before.
here.
Yeah, well, see,
Go ahead.
J-Bo before was saying, I'm not sure if you're familiar, but he says that he only does the one takes, which you're calling it pretty much correct, but he does the
Okay.
one take part because of his lack of time in the studio. Being that
I
he
get
says
that
he goes in, it's something he's got to do real quick, and then he's got to
Right.
get out. You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's fair.
I understand it. We've already explained to J-Bo that exact notion.
Okay. Cool. All right.
It's just more or less it's a personal thing for him
I get
now
that.
where,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, he really has to make that decision to set that time aside and can do it constructive. Instead of trying to do a whole song in 30 minutes, go in and do
Right.
just that first hook. Or even
Yeah.
do all of the hook just this one time. Just do the hook. And then go in
Or
with another
even-
studio session and then individually do the verses or something. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
We've
Or
explained
even
it.
like
You know what I mean?
just get it down first. That way, like, because I know like sometimes like I'll end up falling off because I'm reading it too at the same time, and like I get lost in where I'm at on my paper
On your
or
lyrics
you know
and shit, yeah.
whatever the case be. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it threes across the board. It didn't sound
Right.
it sounded good. The mix was okay. I feel like kind of the same with Smoking Diesel's track. The beat was kind of drowning you out at points, but not throughout the entire thing.
Right.
You can kind of see that in the city there too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess just mid to me across the board.
Threes.
Not bad, not
gotcha.
great. Just
Cordell,
I'm
what
with
you
it.
thought about it? What you thought about it, man?
Well, honestly, for me, just as a listener, and you know, I've listened to J-Bo Fletch for some time. I actually found myself pleased with it. I'm excited to hear it, you know, in a conglomeration project, be it an album or an EP or wherever he decides to drop all of his shit at once. Like, I would be excited to hear this amongst the collection. It's J-Bo Fletch being J-Bo Fletch, but being different at the same time.
Okay,
And
yeah, okay.
I can appreciate that. I found it
Hell
refreshing.
yeah.
As far as the mix goes, I'm giving it a 4. I feel like I heard everything, but at the same time, I wanted to hear you louder.
Yep.
Right.
The relatability was there. Like, I like the way he delivered these lyrics. I like the way he came off. I like that he didn't do that extra with his voice like he normally does. He just kind of really came in here and was like, this is a track and I'm eating. And I like that. I like that. It exudes confidence. It's swagger. It's hip hop. That's what it is. That's the tone. Right? So I'm definitely gonna give him a 5 for that. And as far as the replayability, again, I like the way I felt listening to it. So I can give it a 5. But if it plays again, I'm gonna listen.
Okay. Okay.
But are you gonna play it again? So maybe even like a 4.
I might. Like,
You might.
No, but I'm gonna play it for somebody. I know that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 3 then. That would
get
be
that.
a 3.
I get. Yeah. Okay.
Dang,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This
Yeah.
scale's getting accurate, dog.
The scale,
Okay.
yeah, the
All right.
the scaling
All
is look, as competition, like, people need to understand
That's-
that this show is all one entity.
All
All
right.
right.
You're right.
The Korner is downtown, right?
Yeah.
Like, even though we're not technically downtown partying because it's not nighttime, we still
Right.
downtown on the corner.
Right. Like you gotta go across the corner to get downtown.
Right.
Yeah, and fuck
And
that. I'm giving it a 5 for the replayability. I'm about to go put that shit on a playlist right now.
There you go. Hey,
Word.
listen, that's why I asked.
I'm just saying, because as competition downtown gets crazy, like the critiques here have to be crazy. Like we have to get into it. Like this is not it. Like we're getting you guys situated and ready to go downtown. The competition downtown is getting nuts. So therefore, you got to have a track that comes in and sweeps motherfuckers off their feet type shit. Otherwise, you're not getting the amount of votes that you need. You also got to bring your fucking people. Like that's it. That's the bottom line.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you guys start noticing the scores the way they coming across, we were, you know what I'm saying, lenient to be lack for a better word, lenient at the beginning. Because everybody was coming in, feeling out, and we're getting a vibe of where everybody was sitting productivity-wise. Now we see where everybody's at, and we see where the competition's getting. And we can't go I ain't moving backwards. I don't know about y'all motherfuckers, but I don't go back. I don't look in the rear view, but just to check a blind spot.
Sure, I don't know about y'all, but like, song of the year, that sounds pretty cool.
Look, I don't know about y'all, but
I mean,
know, that's just me. That's just me.
I mean, I feel it.
I mean, yeah, more to come on that. We'll break it down a little bit later. At the time though, J-Bo come across. I'm looking the same kind of aspect that you are, K3, with these threes. Across for that. That's just me though. I'm feeling the same, based on the fact that I get where Cordell's coming from. I totally understand where he's coming from when the delivery change and that was dope. I was expecting to hear it somewhere in there, but I didn't, and it was kind of refreshing. You know what I mean? So that was really dope to do that. But it's similar to what you was talking about. I heard the different fluctuations in the way that the delivery was coming across after so long. I was like, okay, I get this part right here.
Real quick, can we just listen to that 38 scheme one more time?
Right at the beginning?
Right where that beat drops to like. Yeah, just that.
It's like
just
right
that
here.
part. Yeah. It's
I
like
got
right
you.
Yeah. That shit was dope, bro. I fucked with that.
I told you that the 38 hot. He think that 38 now, he gets 38 shots. I just shoot in 38 Glocks when the 38 pop it. Take out 38 blocks, and what you think I got that 38 for? Cause that 38 raw, and give them 38 more. And Pop told let that 38 loose and bring your homies. I take out 38 troops, and everybody rapping, everybody rhyming. But they like smartphones, everybody got them. He who hot, you not. I pull up in that blue drop, and 2 shots make him stretch like tube socks. I live that
Right there.
Yup.
That's the.
Yup.
Oh, bro. And give him 38 more? Bro, that was a bar.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I like that Pops told him to use a 38. That was my favorite.
Yeah. No, that whole part, bro. It was
You need to
dope.
go on and sample me for that. Just
Hell
put
yeah.
That gang in the background.
Right. Yeah. Send
that
him
would
the
be
stem,
funny
bro.
as
Send him the stem.
fuck. Yo, facts. Smoking Diesel's just tweaking about that knock. Hey, listen, he said earlier, he said, if I can just have that knock not get me one time, just once, just not get me. Like, he always be falling for it, I guess. I don't know. I've gotten used to it. I think I gotten used to it now. Because it didn't bother me at all. I didn't do shit. But the other day, I think it was like last week or 2 weeks ago when somebody did it. I think it was J-Bo, didn't he? And it was like the heavy knock, that left to right ear type shit. I thought somebody was banging on my wall. I was finna yell at the kids and shit, like a whole bunch. Oh wait, it's the song. My fault. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You even
No,
thought
it says something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's something to say about that. Whenever, like, you've been sitting there, you're aware that you have headphones on, but yet somehow the way that sound comes through.
Oh yeah, it sounds
makes it feel separated from what you're listening to. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's how you could tell. Like you know, what I'm saying your mind really do be playing tricks on you sometimes.
Facts. No, that's facts.
When you least expect it. Have you ever done that though? Have you ever gone into a room and then completely forgot what the fuck you were going in there for?
Oh, dude, that's my life.
That's the fucking biggest trip. I think that's the biggest. Like, you can be sober as fuck and have that happen to you. Do you understand? Like that
I
is
ain't even
the
gonna
biggest
cap. I
trip.
think many times that happened, I was.
Right. It's just the wildest thing for me because I will sit there and I will start fucking like legitimately getting mad at my wife will be like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "What the fuck? What did I come in here for?" She's like, "I don't know. You didn't say anything, bro." And I'm like,
It's a
fuck
glitch
it.
in the system.
Fuck it. And I literally just walk away. I'm in a whole nother room now.
The second
Fuck
that
it.
you walk back,
In the theory of the
usually whenever I get
multiverse,
back to the room that I left,
you had
in
a
search
purpose.
Yeah.
See, in the theory of the
You had a
multiverse,
purpose
I'm thinking that I
somewhere
walked
else.
in that room and the other version in the other verse or whatever grabbed whatever it was that I was looking for and already took it, and I couldn't find it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even come in here for
that would
nothing. Never
explain it,
mind.
because dude,
Mhm.
usually I either remember what it was as soon as I re-enter the room that I left, or I go back to the room like, where the fuck's it at? And it's right there in the room that I left looking for it.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. Have you ever dropped something and just have it disappear?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the multiverse at
just
work.
dipping into the multiverse.
Yeah, you dropped it, and
yourself in another verse needed it.
He picked that
You
shit up
needed
and
it
was
for
like,
that
yeah,
moment.
give me that.
Damn it, Morty.
It'll come back
fucking
too.
vertical.
That's funny.
That's the great thing about it. The universe always writes itself, so it always comes back. Even if it's not the same day, like you'll find it again. It'll be there.
Mm-hmm. See, the problem is with me, I get tricked a lot too because I have kids. So my first thought is like, oh, the kids picked it up and just moved it and put it away for me. Nah, they all claim I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it, and I'm like, yeah, this is fucking weird. Like, how the fuck did it end up over here? I remember specifically putting it right here.
I know y'all fucking with me. Y'all fucking with me.
Yeah. Hey man, if y'all ever had something like that, let us know. That shit is those are some crazy stories because I know I've misplaced some important things, and that shit got nerve-wracking. And
yeah, bro.
Really
just to find it in the one place like it should not.
If the multiverse theory that we're talking about is true, like why the fuck would you need something like that?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? Hey. Like how? Yeah, that type shit.
You ever put your hand in a pocket and just find $20?
Nah, not that.
Only
much.
When it's someone else's, but I don't
See, that's the old man move. But yeah, it's part of the multiverse. Like that
I've
money
only
was
ever
left
done that with like a five. With like a five, maybe.
I'll tell you what, that I did.
Well, five, even a
like
one. It doesn't
last
matter.
week, I think.
Hell, I find doobies in the hoodie all the time.
Oh no.
I have my wallet, and my wallet has
found a roach before in a pocket.
It's got like all the slots filled in it. You know what I mean? I got a lot of dumb shit in my wallet. Bunch
That
of cards that probably don't even
weird.
work.
See, I don't know about that.
Like,
we had a roach in our pocket though, but that's because I forgot we smoked. But it was at a hotel in a state that it was frowned upon. So
allegedly,
all allegedly. This is all theory. But when I woke up, I found it, and I was like, "Oh, that's where that went." I thought I just threw it out. But apparently, subconsciously, I was like, we're not here supposed to be doing this, so let me not put anything on the ground.
Bro, it'd be the worst if you just had it in your wallet or something, and you get pulled over, and you totally forget about it. Like,
facts.
License and registration.
That's facts.
Pop that bad boy out, and it's like, bam.
Man, I feel bad for the people that ain't in a legal state.
Yeah. It's like... It's like medical in PA. But...
Oh, so you guys are on your way. I've seen that.
Yeah.
5 years max.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you this: when it came to New York, for when I recall, we had it in discussion for about a year solid, and when it was denied the first year, that's when like talks ramped up. And it was approved the very next year.
All I know is some bullshit on my end.
Yeah, if y'all can get loud enough, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying as far as a state, y'all
the
just
idea
gotta
is
come together.
Somebody needs to come up with a national bill.
That's my point.
If there's national legislation and regulation in the works, like it's going to take a lot of work to make that bill. But once somebody does it, like we could just clear this shit across the board and move on with our lives.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, just think about how crazy that is, though. Like going on like a vacation, right, and having something like that come back on you at home when it's legal at home, but it's still something on your record now that might affect your job or something like that, which your job wouldn't care about otherwise because it's legal, but because it's in a whole nother state, like now that you know what I mean, like that's weird.
Yeah.
How that can be even a thing, but I don't know. It is odd. Let me see. We got K3 in this bitch. We got some more coming through the submission form. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get them added up. J-Bo, yes, the form is still open, bro. As long as you see the link up there and are able to fill it out, the queue should be open. You know what I'm saying? We have other ones coming through as well, but we got K3 coming up. This one here, Heal. I remember hearing this before. You've added the stuff I don't know about if it's stuff we've discussed, but I know you probably did a separate mix.
It's slightly different. It's gonna. I don't know how familiar you are with how it sounded, but it's on the same track, just a different train, dog.
Okay.
Yeah. Still same concept, same idea behind it. Heal entrance theme music.
I got you. He said we went from orange to burnt orange. You feel me?
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's called Heal though. Again, in the other category, he trying to fuck with us. Yeah. We don't know, but we'll find out. Drive-by review though from me and Cordell. You guys in the chat as well. Let them know what you guys think about it. But this is Heal K3. Let's get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the revolution will be televised. For all you freaks, geeks, ring rats, and marks, just sit back, relax, as we bring the beat.
It's that rag movement.
Do what it do. In the house, come to Dan Laser, the man in the house. Dan Laser, you're the man. Dan Licker, Dan Laser. Grab the referee. You best be ready to fight. You try and step to me. I had you scared for your life if you unaware. I'm prepared, leave you laying on your back around here. I'm the man and everybody knows it. Flows get sicker every time the bar smoke. Catch me in the ring and the quick to leave you broken. Knock him out cold. You would think the kid was frozen. Let's go do it coast to coast. I do the most. Honestly, I suppose, but don't. Let's go do it coast to coast. I do the most. Honestly, I suppose, but don't. You want a right track, but you want a wrong train. I'm going to the top, baby. You cannot do the same thing. Now coming to the ring like I'm on fire like I'm the sun. Never won the world, but then a man don't ever run. I got presence, baby, and it's heavier than a ton. I ain't waiting for my time, cause my time
It has begun.
Dan Laser. Dan Laser. Dan Laser. The man. Dan Laser. The man. Wait. Better stay far away. All the waste. If you're gonna come to my face, you better bring a chair at least. I mean, we need tables to break a few. You think I ain't capable of really knocking down the entire ring? I mean, the turnbuckle's about to bust like any minute. I'm like, whoa, baby, bless the soul, baby, of the man that thought he could step to me. Whoa, baby, I thought that these blessings were told like long ago, baby, when God walked around the earth. Rebirth, 3 days later, talk about irony. I mean, geez, why even come to bother me? Hit them with the signature DDT, deadly decision, teetering. After we battle for the belt, I heal that tail. Okay, run it back. Enjoy the show. We need tables to break a few. You think I ain't capable of really knocking down the entire ring? I mean, the turnbuckle's about to bust like any minute. I'm like, whoa, baby, bless the soul, baby.
Okay, my fault. I had to run that back for just a second. I wanted to hear it. I had to double check something. to make sure I did hear or didn't hear what I was thinking I was hearing or not hearing. So just my fault. I just disregard all that. Cordell, go ahead and start them off with what you got, bro. I'm still finishing formulating how I'm saying what I'm saying, but go ahead, bro. Take it over. Go ahead.
It wasn't me chewing, was it?
No. It was in it was within the mix, particularly because I know I remember it. And what the concept of what this was, I remember we had a whole thing about a dog and shit remember we had a thing about a dog last time when we heard it and all that. So I was trying to reformulate what I had thought before and then kind of pinpoint what I was hearing in this one. And that's why I had to run it back for just a second. But go ahead, Cordell.
Okay. So for me, this was a fun listen. It was a vibe. I can't say that immediately I followed everything he was saying. I wasn't sure where we were headed as far as that rhyme, but like, bro, you just be putting it all out there. You just be putting it all out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro.
And I like that because like you'll put it all out there, but then you'll leave it out there. You're not running back trying to scoop it up and shit. So I can appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Like he left it out there. Some people might need some of this. Some people might need some of that. So I like that you're sprinkling the game with a whole bunch of shit here that everybody can pick and choose from. This track was a good vibe. It had my head nodding. I can't lie. I was trying to click through this little CapCut program that I've never used before. So I was looking at that, but I'm listening to this track like, yeah, this shit is dope, bro. And I'm kind of shocked that it's not out. I don't have anything to say on the mix per se. I think that you may want to blend the ad libs a little more.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Actually,
give them some width is the way I would describe it.
No, I feel that. I know what you mean.
Some width.
Other than that, I got no real
double
notes.
wide.
I can't make any real notes on the mix. I do feel it's relatable because. Again, there was so much laid out here, like you could literally pick and choose. It was a smorgasbord. And I like that.
I'm glad you noticed that too, actually.
So I'm gonna give it a 5 for relatability. And the replayability is definitely gonna be a 5 because even when it was over and Kush wanted to run it back, I thought the track kind of just put a pause on me and then came back in and kept going like it was supposed to. So I thought it was gonna be longer than this.
That's my fault.
It'll definitely get a 5
really
for
cool,
replayability. I could play this twice.
I love that.
All right, so just to recap the concept and everything, so that people might not be like saying confused. For this one here, it's called Heal. Right now, if I'm trying to remember this, K3, so just kind of bear with me and correct me if I am wrong. This right here is actually an entrance track for a guy who is in wrestling.
Yes.
Oh.
And this is maybe his villain, like the villain side of him.
Heel character. Yeah. So there's Dan the hype man Laser, right?
I'm wondering, is that the name of the wrestler itself?
Yeah, that's his wrestler. Yeah,
stage name. Gotcha.
It's Kev. It's Dirty Perp. It's
as an artist, yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
I have multiple songs with him. So he was Dan the hype man Lasers, and the affiliation he was with dropped him. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he's entering this new affiliation.
Right.
Well, he ain't hype about shit no more.
Okay.
Because he done got pissed off by all this shit.
Right.
Everybody always like, he being this great guy, or
So I'm assuming Storyfold, the first initial little faction that you're talking about, was like the good guys, quote unquote.
He was the good guy. So the way like underground wrestling works is like in the area or in the state, I guess there could be multiple affiliations of wrestling, and they all kind of like collaborate together, but they're all separate.
Right. Okay.
So the one he was with, he was a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then they dropped him. So now this next place he's going to be wrestling at, he's going to be a heel.
Gotcha.
Or just Dan Laser, because he's done with all that hype shit. And that's kind of like because if you remember Lights Out, that song's like literally hype. all the way.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
and that's a great song for that type of character.
Right.
I feel like this one kind of hits on that for this type of character in
I
very good
mean,
ways.
the only
So,
thing that I had a question on when it comes to
Yeah.
my review, right, is
hit me.
is this something now? Are you guys just kind of playing with this, or is this something legitimately going to be used in an entrance for him in his actual
Oh yeah,
thing?
this is gonna be his entrance music. Like,
So when it comes to that, do they play the whole thing?
not the whole thing.
Are they playing snippets?
Yeah, it's gonna like ultimately, however long it
I was gonna say because
takes
2
him
minutes
to
and 40
enter.
seconds is a long
Right,
time
no,
for
it's
somebody to
definitely
walk
gonna
into
cut
the
out-
ring,
Do that.
act around
I'm
the
thinking-
ring, start doing little fist bumps and shit with people in the air. Like you can only
Right.
get people hyped for so long before they're like, "All right, bring in the next dude." Like-
Facts. Right. No, I'm gonna say maybe a minute, and that's given like probably way more headroom than it needs.
Right,
Like,
right.
I don't know if you guys have
Just
ever
show,
watched
make a
like
show.
WWE.
Yeah,
you
just
know?
to make a show. You know what I mean? I get
How
it.
long does the
I think the longest one I
the
seen
wrestler
was when the
take to
dude
get to
walked
the ring,
when the
like-
dude walked in, and then all of a sudden it wasn't him. It was his like manager, and he was like he pointed to some spot on the side. The dude drove
Yeah,
in like a
yeah.
car, and it took him
Right.
like a half an hour to drive through the little alley
Exactly.
and shit to get into
Yeah,
the.
like
I
that's
was like,
and
Jesus,
that's outrageous. Like,
right?
dude ain't pulling up in a Mercedes every single fight. But, but I would say like 30 seconds to a minute, probably.
Right.
Like, you know.
I wanted
So
to
I'm
run it
thinking
back.
like when it drops. Yeah, go ahead.
I wanted to run it back because of the fact that I wanted to hear some of these spots here. I felt like, especially being that it's an entrance music, right?
Yeah.
Getting the crowd involved. I feel like
Right.
you had some really good spots here where you could have really emphasized some backing vocals as
Okay.
as more or less like the hype part of it. And I know what you pretty much just explained kind of the opposite of what that was, but I don't mean
Yeah,
hype.
but-
I don't mean hype in
No.
that way. I mean hype as in like the goosebumps type of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
no, I
ooh,
get you.
okay.
Yeah. Like the energy needs to be high.
Right. And maybe even being that, like I said, being that it's something that you can utilize, it's saying that you're doing it in real life, he could utilize this in a spot where at those specific spots, that's where like I could feel like some spot like, oh shit, okay, he'd be up on the turnbuckle looking at the crowd with his fists up in the air and getting them to join in with you. Like that's where they
And
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
all, like that's all part of it, and it needs
Mhm.
to be taken into consideration.
Right,
so
and
I'm
I feel
glad
like
you're
that would
touching on
help
that.
you specifically in the
Yes.
aspect that they're doing it during your part of the track. But that's why I was wondering if this lasts that long or what they do. Does he individually choose snippets for them? Do they do it themselves?
I think
You know what I mean?
ultimately, like whenever the song is ready, and he
Right.
takes on that role completely, we're gonna have to figure all that out. You know,
Right, I got you.
like okay,
Because you could really
Are we
play
gonna
with it.
snip
He
it?
might even get 3 different entrances with this. You know what I mean?
he probably could, yeah.
3 different ways to
Like-
enter, 3 different types of little monikers you
Yeah.
can come into
Right.
as a show. I mean, that's what I said. There's definitely things to play with. For my
Yeah.
score as it stands now, though, I'm gonna go with a 3.5 because, like I said, I feel like there's
Okay.
some spots here that could really shine depending on
Yeah.
the acting ability of the guy and what he really wants to do with his intro and,
Right.
and kind of
And
play
I'll tell you, he's phenomenal, bro.
Word,
like-
word.
Like he is. I can't even like say anything else. He's
Hell yeah.
damn good at what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is his shit. He figured it out. This is what he wants to do. This is what he's gonna do.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I commend the fuck out of that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. And it would only help, you know what I'm saying, with having that much of an intro music that
Mhm.
really hypes up the crowd. And even if it's not something that's quote unquote in the cards for a win, it still backs you on like getting fandom. You know what I mean? The fandom's really
Right,
like
right.
at the end of the day, that's what it's really all about, man, is
Facts.
getting your fans. With that being said though, I'm gonna go for as it is, I'm gonna go like 3.5, and then 4, because I want to hear
Okay.
this again.
Yeah.
Because I think I want to dissect it a little bit more. But like I said, this would be dope. Just because, like I said, the concept behind this is really cool.
Right.
With the story
I'm actually
that's going to be coming from this.
I'm
I'm
gonna
interested.
I'm gonna put lights out in the forum.
There you go.
Make our way to that at some point, so you guys can kind of get a sense of like
Where it was, yeah.
the hero versus the villain side of this persona that we're speaking of.
Okay. I think that's why Cordell might have been a little lost. Because he was saying like, I don't know where we were going with this. He probably forgot about it.
We're just going to the ring, bro. That's all.
Because I remember the last time we did have a whole little running joke about it, saying heel and like dogs and like this and that, like a dog bark.
Oh, I remember that now. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But we smoked since then, bro. Like
facts, bro. Facts. No, I'm glad you just said that because I heard you say something about a dog, and I was really trying to think.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, part of any of this we could have thought of a dog, and I'm like, oh yeah.
It was before we played it. I seen it said heel, and I was like, what are you talking to, like Lassie or some shit? Like,
oh yeah.
Is there a dog barking in this motherfucker or something? I don't know.
Lassie in here. It's good, Lassie.
But yeah, I fucks with this, the way that this is coming out.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And is this I did want to make sure, is there 3 different people on here?
No.
So is
no, it's just 2. That's literally
so
literally
does
the same
he
guy.
really switch? He switches that much though? Like, because it for me at first it sounded like a whole different person.
So in the beginning, in the intro, the monologue,
Right.
that's actually, there was one event he was the Mad Hatter.
Okay.
So that kind of bleeds a little bit into his character Dan Lasers.
Okay, now I get it.
So that's that. Yeah.
I
So
get it.
it makes sense if you know like the back
Right.
end of
That's
it all.
that's why I asked questions.
He played the
man.
Mad Hatter. He still kind of has like little Mad Hatter ticks
Okay.
as Dan
sense.
Lasers.
For sure.
So it's like, it's weird, but it's cool.
Now that's a weird name too, Dan Lasers. Does he come
Yeah.
in with like a laser show?
Yeah, actually, like, it's pretty insane.
That's funny as hell.
He's figuring out ways to like use a projector to project an image of himself
Wow.
on the other side of the arena shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And
He
and
said
it
that
like
word.
makes it seem like he's coming out from over there, but then he really comes out like the back door or something. You know what I mean? Like just crazy shit.
Right. I hear that. That's what's up though. I fucks with it.
Real cool.
Um
I'm gonna link Blunted Ones into like the social media for their
there you go.
shit, if
That's
anybody's
what's up.
interested.
That's what's up. Smoking Diesel, you still with us, bro? Let me know. We got Cordell's coming up as well. We have another Smoking Diesel on deck as well. We do have some J-Bo Fletch coming, but I don't know about Smoking Diesel. I haven't seen him in a minute.
I don't see him.
We'll double check back with him. He did submit another track. Hold up. No, he didn't. Hold on a second. Let me pull this up real quick. He did. He submit. He submit. Hey SD, you submitted the show. The show
Oh,
link.
he's taking a smoke break.
Yeah.
They must be.
He just submitted the show link.
That's great.
That shit is funny. But look, we'll go ahead. We'll slide over. You sent this one?
Yeah.
Oh, you just wanted a vibe to it?
Yeah.
Oh, this one got Smoking Diesel and Weirdo on it.
Oh, okay.
Submitted by Quinn. My fault. I asked you earlier too, and she go, mind your business. Mind your business. Like, I needed to know. I told her I needed to know. Like, let me figure this out.
Kind of am minding my business. Kind of is my business.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's Midwest
Love
Styles though. We'll vibe to this one. I do got Cordell coming up next though. We got J-Bo on deck. Smoking Diesel is here. He's chilling. So I got you still with the Chronicles, the mythological Chronicles, coming up as well. And J-Bo Fletch, like I said, I got him on deck. Let me know if y'all are still in the chat. But Midwest Styles, let's get it. Get your submissions in. We still got about a half hour. Let's go.
Yo, fuck that east to west shit. Nah, this that Midwest, don't give a fuck type shit. Wildin' in this bitch, so what's up? Smoking on the dial, can't ever be proud. I'm flying sky high now. I said, fuck that east to west type shit. This the Midwest style, shit goes so wild. Can't ever be proud for our Midwest style. So Midwest with my style that I'm working away in these factories, just sweating away all day for worthless pay, man. It's just so crazy. Working, I'm still broke by Sunday, man. I'm thinking that it's crazy, but you know that it ain't funny. So when we just had the bitch get to twerking for the video, at the end she wanted cash, like yeah right. We are ballers on a budget, bitch. Goodbye. And now we got a couple new ones in the whip, just smoking on this marijuana. That's the only faithful bitch that I had ever really known. You see that I be getting stoned, Midwest style, just wildin' what you know. He up out of Gary, me, I'm out of South Bend. We show that we don't really give a fuck about shit. We come to just to terrorize and get it every fucking time, man. Fuck that east to west shit, the Midwest where it's at. Yo, fuck that east to west shit. Nah, this that Midwest, don't give a fuck type shit. Wildin' in this bitch, so what's up? Smoking on the dial, can't ever be proud. I'm flying sky high now. I said, fuck that east to west type shit. This the Midwest style, shit goes so wild. Can't ever be proud for our Midwest style.
I'ma slide with the bliss, let's get high. Automatic when the beat cut on, I'm a cloud. We the boys like that Pittsburgh dude. Indiana keep it booming, red just came through. Bustin' right off the street, we bout to hit the back roads. I'll be all in them towns, my granddad went out to go. The better red flag wave while I'm getting some John. Freaking alley in the yard, let that bonfire go. It's way more than corn and Cardinals in my state. Raced up in Gary, not MJ Place. Walk to the beach, smoking on the big OJ. I live 5 minutes away, grew up on the lake. It's a Midwest thing, whipping the Midwest swine. It was all a dream, the beamer oh so clean. City sticker from the north, but south was where I be. Might be a little late, but it's fashionably. I'd have been here before, the same deja vu. A little eye contact, now she want me to come through. I love all my fans, another wish come true. She wanna show me a dance in my next video shoot. I be thumbing through bands, dripping sauce in my hands. All that from logo, I'm on fire, G. Mamba mentality, now who gon' guard me?
Flying, 3 from the corner.
What up?
You can't score any quicker than that.
All right, that was Midwest Styles there. Smoking Diesel and Weirdo on that one. Again, submitted by Quim. Appreciate you for submitting that. We're just vibing to that. What's up?
I said I need a review.
I need a review. We do have a review coming up though from Cordell. This is a whip. It's a work in progress. Is this the one? Is this Op in Black in this one? That's his thumbnail, right?
Oh shit. Op in Black is the producer on this track.
Oh, okay. So it's their beat. It's your vocals then.
Yeah, he dropped the beat. I got it.
Is it his mix?
Mm-mm.
No, your
I
mix.
did this most recent.
Okay.
Got you. All right, so it's in the hip hop category here. Op in Black on the production of the beat. Cordell Miller on this one. It's called 305. Now, is that AM or PM?
Oh, I didn't name it.
We'll call it just 305. You feel me? Let's get it though.
Take a look, feeling in the minivan, chilling, money to the ceiling, smoking wax, black Brazilian, 1 in a million, Larry Graham block building, precision with the vision, pay attention children, I'm a dark side dad, you could call me Darth Vader, mama space invader, ain't no holes in my spaceship, swing my chariot by the Marriott, she keep it very hot and I'ma give her all I got, pop, don't stop, need some game, I got a lot, see her wobbly drop until we hit the top, hop into the bucket, buckle a seatbelt with some oven mitts. More McCheese and Mickey D's, and I know she loving it. Here, baby, hold this and give daddy a kiss. Aim, squeeze, don't miss. This happenstance is bliss. Got me drunk, an elixir, my complimentary supplement. Ain't no need to fix it when it's time to make a play. Okay, is all she say. Let's hit the Circle K and make them niggas obey. Too thick for the obit, I'ma need the front page. They got the wrong name, same height, same age. Gorilla in the cage, can't eat, full of rage. Wisdom of a sage, cause the game don't play. No dead niggas to praise, cause very few live to see this age. Pace yourself, create wealth. Take a look,
Okay, that is 3:05 a.m. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Too early for me.
No, I mean that's where I'm getting the AM vibe on that one. Like it's
for me.
just, you know what I'm saying. What you got, K3 on this one here for his drive-by review?
Yo, Cordell, why is this only 1 minute and 10 seconds long?
Facts.
'Cause that's how long this beat was.
But what?
Hey,
That's how long this beat was. My son gave me a beat. Here, Dad. Here's a beat.
Your son gave.
1 minute, 10 seconds.
Oh,
yeah.
like
ripped
he made it. Did he make it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's his production.
Did you just like forget to like tell him that like you can make these things longer, son?
Well, yeah, and honestly, I could have looped it, but that's
That
not
or
what I had
that,
to
yeah.
write for.
Jesus Christ!
He
Like
said,
father, like
"Listen,
son. All right, I get it.
my son gave me. You're right. My son gave me this, and I just did this."
Like,
For knowing that now, because that kind of changes, you know, how I'm gonna scale the whole song. Quality, I'm gonna give it a 3, because
Mix is terrible.
the mix. I mean, it could be better, sure, whatever. But you hear the beat and you hear you, and I feel like at the end of the day, if anything, at least get that right. So you did good on that. Relatability. I'm also 3 with it. I'm kind of like on the fence with this one a lot. I don't know how to feel about it. And then I was starting to try to feel about it, and then it fucking ended. So I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So I got and replay. I'm gonna say I would do 4 on the replayability because I almost have to listen to it again because of how short it is.
Right.
So I don't know if you take that as a good thing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But that's yeah, 3, 3, 4.
Okay. Okay. I was like pretty much right on. I went with a 3, 3, 4 as well, but for my analysis on the quality is I feel like it sounds like Cordell's just a little bit tunneled.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense. Like the way I feel
no,
like
it
he
does.
sounds is just tunneled. I want him to be a little
Like,
bit
you know,
more
the
like
James
up,
Bond,
like yeah,
where he's looking through like what
the
seems to be
barrel.
a straw.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, you sound like you're
Similar.
coming out the barrel. You sound like you're on the other side of the barrel, and the mic's inside the barrel.
Right. It's that's the only thing that I'm like. Other than that, you're clean. It's just you're like you're back. You know what I mean? I think figuring out bringing you forward on like to get a little bit more on the beat would definitely suffice. But that's where, as far as the mix goes. But that's only because of the fact that the tunnel effects seems like it's, and I don't know if tunnel's actually the correct way to say this because it might not be that bad, but just of how I'm hearing it.
Right.
That I think that's what affects that relatability, because some of the stuff I was kind of losing just a little bit. But then I would come back and I would get the next couple of bars. I'm like, okay. And then, you know what I mean? And then being that it's that short, I didn't have enough time to even comprehend the blank spots that I was getting. And I'm like, fuck. So that's why I went with a 4, because I want to hear it again so I can be like, all right, let me focus in on this spot. But yeah, bringing that vocal blend with the beat in, I think that's where it needs to work.
I'm trying to
You know what I mean? Because
like,
you got yourself sounding good. You're just back. You're just sitting back too far for me.
It's a really weird, like, I feel like, I don't know if it's something on your chain or if it's even like, I can't tell.
Was this recorded recently, or was this a mix on an old recording?
Those are old vocals. I think I did those with the phone.
Okay.
Oh, with the phone.
So maybe even a re-record would maybe even suffice with an easier mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Possibly.
If you're trying to do that.
If you're down for it. 3:05 in the morning though is a little early. But for
Yeah,
you, it's right on time.
That's the middle of my day.
right. Oh my goodness.
I'm pulling my lunch out the microwave at 3:05.
I mean, yeah. 3:05 a.m.
Yeah, bro.
Yep. That's all you hear is the fucking beep, beep, beep.
Like, shit. I forgot I did that.
Oh my god.
Have it in the background trying to record like the best take ever, bro. I got some time. It's lunch break, you know.
It's like, what would you rather? You know what I'm saying? Let's break down a would you rather. Would you rather listen to a track and hear a smoke detector? Or would you rather listen to a track and hear a microwave?
I feel like unless you implement either of those sounds into the beat, neither.
He said if it's just ambient noise, no.
Like if you just don't know how to isolate yourself, then maybe do that first.
Might be good.
I think a microwave might work better on like a beat level though. Like being able to get that tempo of that beep beep at the end when it's finally done. If you can get that.
A trash truck.
A trash truck. Oh my goodness. Man. That's hella crazy.
I'm gonna just real quick, and then we'll get into this J-Bo.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna start making beats out of sounds that I record myself. So
Word.
Low-key,
I've been.
Cool.
You can ask Quinn. I've been talking about doing some stupid shit like that around here
because
with some of the like, and I say stupid shit because I'm saying some of the sounds around here. I'm like, bruh, like, what the fuck was even that? And everybody in the whole place is looking around like, the fuck noise was that?
Like the type of shit you just wish you had a mic, live, like to pick that type of shit up. Yeah, fuck yeah. I hear sounds like that all the time, and I'm trying to like process them as like, how
now
could this fit in something?
Are you thinking about doing this in ambient areas, or are you talking about making sounds in your studio with things that you have lying around and just doing it like that?
Primarily in my area here to start, but ideally like any sound that I feel like would work.
Right.
I want to try to, you know, pick it up, and I want to try to fuck with it.
Okay.
Pretty much.
I was talking about like
with beat
if you went out to like a restaurant, you were like, all right, fuck it, I'm just sitting here chilling. All of a sudden, you just hit record. You got like random silverware clanking and a bunch of
maybe
other
not
shit,
to that
you know
degree.
Nah.
No. So in that sense, probably not. But if I can isolate the sound of something while I'm out in public.
Well, that's what I'm saying. At your own table, like your own table, you're sitting there just.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Getting like the clink of the silverware or the plate or the cup or something. You know what I mean?
Both. Yeah, definitely. Then both.
That'd be cool.
Because you know everything makes a different fucking sound, bro.
Oh yeah, you could also fuck with that sound too. You can distort the sound that it originally makes.
Yo, what's up, G?
Something else. Yeah. What's good? Everybody sliding through. Appreciate y'all hanging out.
I am trying so hard to figure out this software. I'm making this go. I think we're gonna have a.
You still fucking with that?
You got it.
Before the end of the
You're
show.
Going through it.
Yeah, I want to have a sample before the end of the show.
Yo, big shout out. Those that are sliding through, you might hear a little bit of a lapse in some of the conversation as we do not have Suburban Mom with us right now. She was with us a little bit ago checking in, but she is currently getting situated and packing for her vacation this weekend. So she won't be with us as far as on the panel that I know of. She might pop in the chat every so often throughout the weekend, but she's not with us currently. We do have K3 in the building, you know what I'm saying, hanging out with us. And Cordell Miller is going to be putting on some new shoes this weekend, and he's currently trying them on and seeing if they are the right fit. But
you hear that old saying like, can't teach old dog new tricks. Bullshit.
Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is he looked up on the fucking power line. He seen them fresh kicks up there and was like, let me get something to get them motherfuckers, you know. And he got them down. He's trying to see if they fit.
Rest in peace to whoever had these on their feet, you know. But They're mine now.
Hey.
Wise words of Cordell.
I don't know. He's saying that they might, saying they might fit well. Just got to lace them up, bro. Once you lace them up, then you'll get the proper just coordination on if they are
just
actual
go hit the
fits
store,
or not.
grab some new fucking laces, and be all right.
Hilarious.
I'm just saying. But yeah, it's a 420 weekend, you know what I'm saying? And those that are celebrating, happy Easter to y'all, you know what I'm saying? We'll be doing that as well. Over here, but we ain't gonna be live on Sunday as that's when all the festivities are going on for both Easter and 420. You know what I'm saying? In our area, I don't know about what you guys got popping, but for our area, they be hitting it. So we'll be out doing all that. But we won't be live that day. But we got stuff going on Friday and Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? We got Song of the Night competition. We got the 50-50 drawing, and we also got a giveaway coming Saturday. Hey. So definitely tell your people about it. The activity activity that we got going on for the giveaway is a Chimera KM7. It's a keyboard and mouse, an RBG, you know what I'm saying? A little light up joint, a little keyboard and mouse combo for you guys. We'll be giving that away based on activity in the chat. And giveaways are all done at the end of the show. Both the 50-50 and that one is going to be done at the end of the show. So you know what I'm saying? Bring a friend. Let them know they got a chance to win something, even if they don't partake in the Song of the Night. We got wins. We're just giving dubs out, you know what I'm saying? To people that get here. Yeah, and the bottom line, you know what I'm saying? The bottom line is you gotta show the fuck up. That's it.
Show up and show out.
It's literally the most free thing you can do. The only thing it really takes is a little bit of your time to just pop in and be like, what's good? You know what I'm saying? But the more active you are in the chat, man, your name will be jotted down over on the notes over here. I'll be adding it all to a wheel. We'll be doing a 50-50 wheel as well. So if you guys want to pop in to that, entries for that are 1 skip value tier. So if you do a tier 2 skip, you get 2 entries in the wheel as well. Hey. It's a little bit of a buy one get one type joint,
Use them numbers to your advantage.
I mean, hey, look, it's all the time, man. We just keep doing shit for people out here. They just got to show up to see it.
Play to win.
Exactly. Exactly.
He says get some odor eaters to go with the shoelaces.
Right. Oh my God, Cordell.
That's still a thing.
Oh yeah, bro.
I think I haven't seen them commercials from back in the day. You know what I mean? I haven't seen any of them lately.
Listen, just because you gone nose blind,
I've been working too hard. I made the video 8 minutes long.
Your feet be stanking, man. Other people still know that. Like, people are aware of it.
Oh, I'm very much aware of my shit, dog.
Fuck yeah, bro. Terrible.
When I get home, my dogs be barking, and my neighbors are banging on the wall. Shut them motherfuckers up! Hey, I don't even have
a powder plant.
I don't even have dogs.
Like 10 to anywhere from like 10 to 14 hours a day, like in steel toe boots.
Oh
on
yeah,
concrete floors. Like
it don't help. Nah,
bro. That place gets hot, bro.
It's like instant fucking flamethrower. Just
yeah, man.
Put it right in the sock pile.
Don't light your lighter near your foot. That's all I'm saying. It might combust. Who knows?
Look, we got J-Bo Fletch though, and based on what we're talking about up here, he also been through some shit.
He's been through some shit, man. Fuck.
We got Between Beats on this motherfucker though. For the production, J-Bo Fletch on the track. It's a hip-hop joint from J-Bo, and it's called Been Through Some Shit. We're going to see what he's talking about on this one. Give him a drive-by review. Again, y'all in the chat, let him know what you think and get him targeted. J-Bo, you up. Locked and loaded. Let's get it.
J-Bo Fletch. Zesty, got a feeling zesty. Hear me in the club and she's turning me up, and track be going dumb. Put my drink in my cup and yeah. I be going
she knows that I'm down. My eyes on her, she stands out in the crowd. We getting turned, we out here and we loud. Boys in the back and we don't want none of them around. She knows I want her, she's hard to forget. Thinking of all the words that she had said. And late at night and thoughts of her swirl in my head. Late at night, I just want her in my bed. Love your wisdom and I love to listen. Love the way you change your fit like seasons. Looking good today, but you always do. Ain't nobody said it, I'm willing to. Love the way you look inside yourself and care for everybody, not just for yourself. And holding down the fort like a soldier, but when you're upset, there's no shoulder for you to cry on. And you've been through some shit, yeah. And you've been through the trenches. Your ex, he really didn't get you, but this time I'm gonna be there for you. You've been through some shit, yeah. And you've been through the trenches. Your ex never protected you, so this time I'll come to the rescue. Not afraid to give you love, not afraid to give you all of me. I'm not like these other guys who play with your feelings like fucking COD. Love your mindset, your eyes are a dream, and I can fall asleep in them for weeks. And love the way you stay up on the phone, and I could never leave you all alone. And you're an art, something to show off, but you're humble. You never show off, you shine like diamond rings, and be the queen to my king. Yeah, yeah. You've been through some shit, yeah. You've been through the trenches. Your ex, he really didn't get you, but this time I'm gonna be there for you. You've been through some shit, yeah. You've been through the trenches. Your ex, he never protected you, so this time I'll come to the rescue. Not afraid to give you love and not afraid to give you all of me. I'm not like those other guys who play with your feelings like COD, and not afraid to give you love and not afraid to give you all of me. I'm not like these other guys who play with your feelings like COD. No, 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 no. You've been through some shit, yeah. You've been through the trenches. Your ex, he didn't really get you, but this time I'm gonna be there for you.
Yeah, that was J-Bo Fletch on that one there. Been through some shit with a Twin Beats inspired track. We're gonna give it a drive-by review again. It's a not a whip. It is something that is published already, so we'll give it to him as we've heard it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead with this one, K3. What you got for him?
I feel like I'm gonna give this like all twos, but I'm gonna say I feel like you definitely, when you started to make this, you really had what you wanted to say, and I can't deny that you said it. But as far as it being a song goes, I feel like there's a lot lacking in the structure of it all, and the like. A song is supposed to be structured in some sense, right? Like the whole reason like music has an arrangement is because it makes sense and it does something to your brain whenever you hear it in its arrangement. And I feel like this could be a lot better if you took that into consideration just a bit more. Because like I said, I can't deny, like, you definitely got your point across. Like, this bitch been through some shit. You fuck with this bitch, and you see that shit, and it's like, damn, like if only she knew, type shit. But like I see her, but she doesn't. That's kind of what I got from it. And I fuck with that, you know. But yeah, I mean, it was hard to keep track of it all because it was so here and then over here and then back over there and then like. I don't know if that. I hope that helps. If not, let me know. But
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Two's on for me. I will. Yeah.
Okay. Cordell, what you got for him on this one?
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's what we expect.
Oh yeah.
I didn't hear the song.
Oh. Oh.
Oh God.
You fucking got me, dog.
Yeah, bro. I got like on the edge of my seat. I'm like, oh, we about to hear some shit.
I didn't hear the song. I was AFK, bro.
It's all good.
Okay, no, you're good. You're good.
My bad.
Honesty's the policy, bro.
Look, I am very much in that same realm. I have on my thing, I have 2.5s across until I get to the replayability. I have that one at a 3 because I did want to hear it again in some spots where I was like, did he say this? Am I hearing this right? Just to make sure some of the stuff was coming across the right way. But it's similar to what you was talking about. You know what I mean? The structure. That's what I was looking at. I got there, and then all of a sudden we kind of went over here for a minute, and you brought me back over here for a minute, and then I was like, okay. Well, what about this? And then we kind of came back to it. He did do the thing that the thing that Cordell was talking about. He did do that at the end of this track. Which that I wasn't expecting it because I didn't hear it much, and then he brought it in heavy at the end. I was like, "Oh, there it is. There goes J-Bo."
There's J-Bo flexing.
But yeah, nah. I get it, J-Bo. Yeah, everybody hears it. It's subjective, bro. It's subjective. Again, these are just personal opinions up here from us.
Absolutely.
We have the chat, and everybody can give their own opinion in the chat. That's more than welcome. You know what I mean? Just keep it in a sense where it's constructive. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we don't fuck with this part, but why? All right, let's explain why we don't fuck with it and see if it's something that could be adaptable to be changed or something that is, you know what I'm saying, just something you got to have to deal with. It's stuck that way. This is it. In this sense, this is, you know what I'm saying, published. So for us to say that, you know, to change this would be dumb. You publish this, you feel like it's done, but that's just our opinion on how we feel about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. With that being said, though, are you coming along over there though, Cordell? Like, is everything good? Because you said you was
downloading my video, but I think I did it wrong. It's got black spots. I messed up.
Okay. It's all no. You're good. You're good. No rush.
Yeah.
Get your shit together, you know. Get your shit together.
Maybe like listen when the songs play.
No, he's good. He's learning. He's learning. Look, he's learning real quick though. I fucks with this because if we have an issue like this in the near future too, then we have some stuff that we can kind of control a little bit better. This is dope. This is dope. I fuck with it.
Me too.
It's gonna be interesting because I'm gonna try to lay out that concept, but I'm gonna see if it'll work with this and just Cordell, you just got to let everybody know, like, slow down or something. It's going too fast because in the heat of the moment, man, you're a part of it. You see it. It gets crazy.
I know.
A lot of the times Cordell is the heat of the moment, though.
For some. But yeah, nah, it's just let us know when it comes time. But yeah, nah. Yeah. No, I get you. J-Bo. I get you. We do have this one here though. This one I believe Quinn, you said you submitted this? Quinn submitted this one here.
I like how he said that. Isn't that how being through some shit goes? Like,
yeah.
So touché. I feel that.
Touche.
It gets clusterfucked real quick.
Facts. That's facts. Especially when you over here playing with fire. You know what I mean?
Hey.
I'm just saying. K3 on this one here, playing with fire. We're just going to vibe to this one. I'm going to finish building up this queue over here that we have coming through, as well as the ones we already have. We got Smoking Diesel, though, coming up after this with a whip that we're going to review. You know what I'm saying? We also have, I believe, where did it go? Is it in here? We do have, you do have a, is this a whip? It is. Okay,
me? Yeah, I sent in one more whip. Yeah.
I got you. We'll do that one as well coming up. But Smoking Diesel has a couple, so I'm going to kind of get those situated as well. But playing with fire, K3, we vibing to this. Let's get it.
Yo, yeah. Check it. Yo, y'all
quit playing with fire before y'all get retired. Prematurely, heater burning, they need me to feed them early. Every year I treat as if it's my last. No remorse for the flame, I create concepts most cannot grasp. Forged and fortified, mind is mortified. Vibes immortal type, that's fire, no plagiarize. Finally filled my cup, fireball, and I drank it up through the fire and the flames. I carry on beyond the finest, touch finer yet never featured. Rap fame, forget me, I'm fired up. Chalk it up to the fact that fire ain't hit them yet. No disrespect, but if y'all don't feature this, I'll lock you in this fire in a room that's windowless. Thicker fumes than any you've been exposed to. No fireman can extinguish this fire, soul food. Didn't I tell every single system of the down? This shit's chop suey, homie. Pretty y'all better quit playing with fire before y'all get retired. Prematurely, heater burning, they need me to feed them early. Every year I treat as if it's my last. No remorse for the flame, I create concepts most cannot y'all better quit playing with fire before y'all get retired. Prematurely, heater burning, they need me to feed them early. Every year I treat as if it's my last. No remorse for the flame, I create concepts most cannot grasp. And that's simple facts, fill a full track, full of bars, one concept, contact high. When I spit rhymes like I lit a blunt the size of my ego, everyone started skipping after only 2 whole rotations. Gotta get a bit of a chronic craving, giving up love for entertaining. Quite dangerous when this page gets lit, cranium full of all kinds of shit. Heat lined within each line, I'm fucking crazy with all these issues. You think I'm mischievous, no doubt devious. Heat in this entire thesis is easily a feature, how I'm reaping my benefits. Better leave him alone, I'm in the zone, so don't try competing with K3, he on some fire genius shit. Fire bombs getting dropped in large quantities, no apologies. I'm blasting off with rockets, jet fuel kept me in the pocket. Perfect blend of worthlessness and endurance, burning words into who hasn't heard it yet. Ain't it safe to say I'm a nervous wreck? A wordsmith tech, work against the odds, they always stack them tall. So stupid how all of y'all Neanderthal. So never stall when your back's put to the wall. I'm back to murder raw, burn alive, this is why. Y'all better quit playing with fire before y'all get retired. Prematurely, heater burning, they need me to feed them early. Every year I treat as if it's my last. No remorse for the flame, I create concepts most cannot y'all better quit playing with fire before y'all get retired. Prematurely, heater burning, they need me to feed them early. Every year I treat as if it's my last. No remorse for the flame, I create concepts most cannot grasp. That most cannot grasp. Hey, hey, hey. Nah, y'all cannot grasp. None of y'all can grasp my convoluted concepts.
Yo, this is K3. Yo, it's your boy T1D.
Hey, it's your boy Weirdo.
Hey, it's your girl G Josefina.
What's up? This is Oric Raps.
Hey, it's Siren.
Yo, this is Bad Conduct.
And you're about to grab a motherfucking seat.
And you're tuned into the Blunted Ones Radio Network.
Power up podcast and music is definitely here, bro.
You're still here without hitting that thumbs up? You did that already? Okay, well, smash the share and tell someone about us. You did that too? Well then, do it again.
All right, we got Smoking Diesel coming up with a drive-by review on this one. It's a whip. It's a work in progress from Smoking Diesel, and he wants it to be, heavily critiqued, I believe he said, coming up on this one here. Cordell, you gonna be with us on this one? Because he wants a heavy critique on this one, so,
Yeah, I'm here.
We're gonna give him all ears on deck for this one. It's called The Mythological Chronicles, and I believe it has Lux on it, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see what he's talking about though. This one here from Smoking Diesel, it's in the hip hop category. Let's see what he's talking about though with Lux. Let's get it.
Mythological, about to do on our thing. You know, just put back in this bitch, just doing our thing. Yo, you already know you wouldn't wanna be in that war path of a mythological to come through just to kick ass. With the 1% of state of mind, still be living in my mind. I guess I've been doing right. Yo, Diesel and Ether in this bitch. Show up that we get to be more toxic than Chernobyl is. Wait, you wanna say to the kid? Better watch out, venom what I spit. Better watch out, get them offended real quick when I get speaking on these truths. What you want in the booth? Stand alone like I'm fucking Beirut. Call my shot, hit it every time. What can I just say? I'm on a daily grind. Can't help the fact that I steady shining. No matter what, you know I really don't get the minding. None of these haters, hell I love them, that's the truth. And when I get this spitting this lethal, you know what it just do. Crack it back to get back at you. Better watch it, bro, cause I do this shit too smoothly. And what more can I say? They like, fuck SD, back on this shit again. Back up on this shit again. Either way, my weed still come right out of Michigan. Middle fingers up like these the only ones I got to give. Now you see I'm living up. Been the one to yell, diamonds up, diamonds up. Yeah, I got the mob ties. See, I've been the one to get down with the wicked. This my guy, 666 up on my mind. Listen, they're just living the same. It's insane the way we get to dropping these bars every day. No, you couldn't fuck with me. Nah, you couldn't fuck with your homie either, yo. It's a mythological back, just doing our thing. I said mythological back up in these bitches doing our thing, yeah.
Oh my god, Ethan, show your dragon.
Room full of riches only seen through a microscope that's on the monocle. Rolling on through what's giving you the dragon and the kraken. It's your favorite mythologicals. Going prime time, giving you the chronicles. Dragon versus chronological. Spit fire like a skateboarder tie. JK, we way more diabolical. Preacher dollar sound far from theological. Mind lost in the stars, frustrated, philosophical. Like my astrological. Moon and Sagittarius, and they have an attitude. Cause they hate just how I move. If they acting on up, you know I'ma have to slide and embarrass them. And I wanna have it all, give it back to charity. By that I mean my family, the ones who's really there for me. Is it wrong to fuck around on a paraplegic bitch? I mean, once she's talking like Stephen Hawking, saying I can't get no satisfaction, but she really needed trying to take action. Everybody want a fraction of my pie. Get excited when I slide inside the building. I'm feeling myself, bring the party alive when I'm stepping in the function. I ain't really with the fuck shit, all this shit redundant. Say it with your chest, but you soft as a dumpling. And I feel the urge to splurge as I titty fuck 'em. Energy surge, been popping with the static. I'm electrocute your ass, bitch, I'm about to go hectic. I'm so reckless, I'm the motherfucker flying around on the dragon.
Awesome, bitch.
Yeah, that was the Mythological Chronicles there from Smoking Diesel and Lux. Wow. Wow. Yeah. So let's go ahead and start off. K3, man, what you got for Smoking Diesel on this one here?
All right. I fucked with it. I'm gonna give it 3, 4, 3, because the mix, again, for your part, you were a little quiet for me. And I know that's like difficult to get right a lot of the time. Like, unless you're in like the perfect controlled environment type shit. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
So I understand that. 4, because I mean, I relate. I fuck with it. You know, this is like right up the whole like culture of rap alley. Like, you ain't shit. You ain't shit on me. So I get that. However, replayability, like I said, 3, just because it kind of goes back to the mix, and one thing in particular in the mix, the second verse here, I don't know like who it is, but I don't like.
I believe it's Lux. If
I'm
not mistaken.
not a fan of that like doubled vocal effect. Like, unless you get the takes perfect, they conflict with each other. So it was like I could tell he was spitting, but I couldn't fully understand all of what he was spitting the whole time.
I call it a double Dutch effect. And
I used to try to do that shit. It just doesn't work.
You know, and it was just confusing for a minute.
Yep.
And I get exactly what you're talking about. I got exactly what you're talking
about.
Cordell, what you got for him, bro?
So for me, you guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
I gotta go with the 3 on the mix. Feel like you guys said, Smoking Diesel's part was really quiet, and I too am not a fan of the double vocal. So those 2 things kind of turned it off for me mix wise. As far as relatability, I gotta give this a 1. Fuck are you talking about? What are y'all on?
They talking.
What
shit,
is this song
bro.
about?
They just talking shit.
Like this shit is crazy. This is pure chaos. It's rhyme for the sake of rhyme, and I feel like y'all could have taken it some more time to at least come up with the concept. Like, is it a battle rap? Is it a diss track? Is it a love song? Are you trying to get it bitches here, sir? What the fuck is happening?
right. I was right there. I was right there too.
Yeah.
I was right there too.
I just couldn't relate in that aspect that I could not find a concept for this song. I didn't know what was going on the whole song.
Right.
And for that
I heard
reason,
something about a fucking paraplegic, and then I heard something about like fucking her titties or something. And I was just like,
that.
what?
What the
they
fuck?
went from titty fucking to chopping off heads. Like,
damn,
bro, what is this?
Then I cut her head off.
This shit is wild.
But
that honestly, it enhances the replay value.
Right, because of the wow factor in it. Like,
it makes me want to listen again. Like, is he just trying to shock me for the sake of shock, or what is he really saying? Like,
right? Did I miss the line that led up to what happened? Like, I'm confused. Yeah, I get it.
I feel like I would play this again and probably have the track grow on me. Would eventually improve that relatability score, but on first listen, I gotta say it was chaos. But the replay, I do give it a 4. I think that I will listen to it again, just to see if I could put something together.
I mean,
damn, Slump.
Look,
is that what you heard?
I don't know, bro. I was there. I was there with you both on that one. As far as the overall mix, yeah, same thing. The double vocals came in and just completely derailed my thought process of what I was going to talk about. And then I had to kind of regather myself. But listening to that with the double vocals, I was just pinpointing some of the stuff. And yeah, I was like, what are we talking about here? Like, what happened? Exactly. Smoking Diesel. But with that being said, yeah, I'm similar on the scores. I'm going to go with the 2 on the mix. I'm going to go with the 2 on the relatability because I do not understand the it was like a rock skip competition. Like, y'all just kept,
and y'all weren't skipping that many rocks.
Nah, it was just
it was spitting for the sake of spitting. It was
no, that's a good way to put it.
It sounded good, but when you actually listen,
when you break it down, it's like,
he said, "What now?"
But yeah, that's where I was at. And then for replayability, I did bump that one up to a 3 because I definitely needed to clarify some things. like I said, I believe I heard him say something about a paraplegic, and then shortly after that, I heard something about, and then I fucked her in the titties or something, and I just, what happened?
Yeah, that's wild.
Exactly.
In the titties is perfect phrasing.
And I did not I did not understand what happened. But yeah, I think that's why he wanted a heavy critique, because
He said at one point he was ready to battle. It felt like that, like
trying to battle, but then I don't know. You listen. That's what I'm saying. I don't know either. He went into the venue to battle, but apparently he caught a broad in the competition's crowd and was like, "Yo, let's go to the back."
It wasn't boring, that's for sure.
Right,
No,
right,
it wasn't.
right.
It wasn't.
That's facts.
He said then he got horny.
Look, facts, dude. That is facts. We got another whip though coming in. Another work in progress here from K3. All right. Did you want to shed some light on this one? It's called "So You Say," but it's in the other category.
So this one I'm happy with it, but I'm not at the same time. It's actually it's a Submom feature. So
hold up.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I was like messing around with the mix last night, and I like how it sounds, but I don't know. I just don't know yet. So I figured I'd bring it on through. I was hoping that she was gonna be here, but I grabbed a motherfucking seat, so I could understand why she isn't.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm just glad to see something like this in play, because I remember her talking about wanting to do something for the last couple of months, and I wasn't sure if she was able to get anything locked in with you yet. But it's good to see.
No, we definitely got a gem here. It's
okay. All right. This one is called "So You Say." K3 on this one here for his whip submission for a drive-by. Y'all in the chat as well, feel free to unload. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some opinions.
Absolutely.
We'll let him know what we think about it up here, though. But this is "So You Say." Let's see what he's talking about. Let's go.
You say you a gangster, that don't impress me none. You say you a gangster, ain't seen a thing you done. I do it all myself, I ain't getting help from no one, You say you a gangster, that don't impress me none. You say you a gangster, ain't seen a thing you done. I do it all myself, I ain't getting help from no one,
Nobody ever lend a helping hand. I had to get on my shit, rip every bitch. You saw the underdog with the upper hand. I'm sick of fictional shit, honestly getting pissed. Used to be level-headed until you said those sentences. I can't respect someone who don't even respect themselves. I liked you until you acted like you ain't need no help. It blows my mind, you're so selfish and hell-bent on wealth, and have fans you don't give a fuck about buying you off the shelves. You never listen to any advice anyone gives you, but yeah, get pissed when the shit they spit is completely true. You always said you never let the fame start changing you. Here you are, acting like someone I feel I never knew. You know what gets me too? You lost a friendship, the best friend your ship had, and that shit don't seem to affect you. Well, it affects me. You were my brother. Nowadays I try to call and I realize you fucking blocked my number.
Say you a gangster, that don't impress me none. Say you a gangster, ain't seen a thing you done. I do it all myself, I ain't getting help from no one. You say you a gangster, that don't impress me none. You say you a gangster, ain't seen a thing you done. I do it all myself, I ain't getting help from no one.
Now, look how the tables turned. I started climbing, now you're denying. Now your entire empire done crashed and burned. You couldn't handle the hottest spots of hell that you created. I renovated while you collapsed at a weak foundation. You felt like the son of Satan, hence the statement of selling your soul. I live for God, I ain't have to to sell mine. He cleansed me whole, only devote by talking to him and walking through him. You saw the devil release the pedal to slow your movement, and now you living sluggish. You're fucking up your financial budget. I'm living happy, not foolishly spending just to say that I've done it. You were so ruggish, but since you're plumbing, you feeling empty. Along with your bank accounts with credit cards that have payments pending. You dug a ditch to instantly switch to your final grave. Better make it comfy with all those minks you had custom made. Your final resting place, it gotta feel like days away. You lost yourself and got yourself inside a fucking nasty maze.
You say you a gangster, that don't impress me none. You say you a gangster, ain't seen nothing you done. I do it all myself, I ain't getting help from no one. You say you a gangster, that don't impress me none. You say you a gangster, ain't seen nothing you done. I do it all myself, I ain't getting help from no one. You say you a gangster, that don't impress me none. You say you a gangster, but what have you done? What have you
All right, that was So You Say. That was K3. Suburban Mom on that one there as well. But we're going to give it a drive-by. Again, he had some questions for y'all in the chat. Let him know what y'all thought about it. Cordell, what you think about this one right here, bro?
Okay, so this is tough. I like this track. I do. I like the track. Just for the actual working relationship I've got with Suburban Mom, to hear her say gangster in any context, automatic amusement for me.
Hell yeah.
It's just pure giggle. So I'm listening.
That's funny.
And she's in the pocket. She's on her note. She's singing with that attitude. She's got that swag in there.
She hit him with the little.
And then she said gangsta, and it just makes me laugh. That said, she still did her thing. So shout out to Sub Mom for shining on this track. I like the bars you delivered. I like the way that you guys, you guys were able to contrast against each other, and at the same time, you're still, giving the same message. I like that. There's a uniformity about both of you guys' places in this track. At the end, I don't know so much about the vamp. I think I've heard Sub Mom do more.
Right.
But even then, I know she's doing what she felt here, so it works for me. It all sounds good. I think the mix is pretty good. Although I don't know how to do it, it seems like there could be a little more enhancement to the vocal. The beat is a driving beat. Like, it just does
for
not
sure.
quit.
I just
So
noticed that.
it keeps coming, and when you hear it come back around to the top, it's right on top of y'all. So it's crashing.
Right.
Waves.
Yeah. For sure.
So if there's a way to like butter the vocal up or spread it out a little more.
Yep. It's crazy
kind of
because like
thing.
last night, whenever I exported this and listened to it, like I was so set on like how many times I just listened to this song that I kind of I lost like.
Yeah, you become blind and
Yeah.
that
I was kind
happens.
of like you're like because it falls on deaf ears type shit.
Yeah.
And you
that
listen to it the next day and it's like, wow, that sounds like almost nothing like it did.
I get it. We've definitely had episodes where we've talked about shit like that for sure. That definitely
It's the
happens.
story of my life.
Oh my
But
goodness.
overall, I'm giving it 4 for the mix. I'm gonna give it 4 for the relatability, and I'm gonna give it 5 for the replay because y'all my friends.
Hell yeah.
I'm listen.
Hell yeah.
For me,
Gangsta.
I'm going 3-4. I'm going 3-4-3.
Okay.
And this might change based on the answer to this question. My question though is, if you have the knowledge, do you know if this is Sub Mom's one and only take, or has she done more?
She I don't know how many takes she did, but she was on the session once.
So then that's basically,
you know what I mean?
that's what I meant, one session. So
Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
definitely
so
probably going to go back into this anyway.
yeah, and we talked about that. Because like I was kind of on the fence with like the double, honestly, in like the hook, which like I still like it, but I don't know.
Right.
So she's probably ultimately gonna end up going back in though.
I would say most likely she will, because like with
Yeah.
Cordell, he definitely hit it on the head.
Right, she's done.
I don't think that these are final vocals from her. I don't believe so.
It might not be done.
Right,
and just knowing how her process works, she does do some scratch stuff just to kind of see where she wants to fit in a pocket.
Right,
And
and
then
I'm
she'll come
the
back
same
with
way.
saying the more passionate type of recording.
Yeah.
I feel like that's still to come. So that's why these scores are the way they are. And I just wanted to double check. If you said she was 4 sessions in, I would have been like, well,
it'd have been different, right?
Yeah, a little bit different on this, because you know what I mean, like we've definitely heard some different shit from Sub Mom that
Oh, yeah.
that you know what I'm saying would differ from what we're hearing now. But yeah, I feel like those might be scratch vocals just to kind of get a vibe of where she's at. I definitely fuck with the overall concept and the shit that you guys got going on in here, for sure. But overall, my mix on this, with that being said from her, on your side, I definitely hear what you were talking about. It's beat. That's definitely beat forward.
Yeah.
You're getting a little stepped on for me. I just want to hear you and her both, I think. I think you guys are good on the levels across. I think she comes off a little bit louder, but that might be what you were talking about with the doubles.
With the doubles,
helping back that a little bit more. So it might be it might even just be a thing of just kind of voluming the backing vocals with that to help with that double effect, getting that situated. You guys both blended and then brought up some. Because everything else seems fine. And then overall, her, I'm assuming, like I said, she's probably going to go back in, because I think what she's saying is cool, and the delivery is cool and everything, but I just didn't really feel it as much. And the fact that Cordell said it,
I gave her the lyrics for it.
Right. No, I get it. That's why I'm saying she's probably just feeling it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just feeling out where she's got to come, so that way when she does go back in, which I'm assuming she does, have an idea for going back in. Then she'll have a better, a notion of where to sit and really kind of play with the emotion of where she wants her lyrics to be. You know what I mean? Because I know she does fuck with that on an emotional level, when it comes to her singing and all that. So she might take that same going forward, coming into this hook and everything else. Now, do you have any? Is she just gonna be the hook?
I think so.
Okay.
I told her, like, if there's something like you feel in your heart of hearts, like, throw that shit on. The worst thing I'm gonna say is, like, it's terrible and I don't want to do the song anymore. Like, that's not even that bad.
I mean,
I feel like I'm pretty open to options whenever it comes to like collaborating with people. So
right.
She didn't say anything. She had an idea actually for me to do something,
right?
To kind of like dub with the hook.
Yeah, I can see that
on certain lines, but other than
definitely see that.
It's pretty much how it is and how it's gonna be, as far as like structure and arrangement.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like I said, it's just, for me, it's just a mix thing. That's the only thing I can really, say and fathom from this one. But definitely on her side, I can hear it. And Cordell, I'm glad you touched on it, because I was like, am I the only one hearing this? I think I've heard better from her on some stuff when it comes to what she's saying versus how it's coming across. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it might just be some scratch joints. I feel like.
Right. I think she's just laying out a placeholder. She's gonna get back in there.
She
jazz it up.
She's gonna go. She take her trip to Chicago. She'll come back. She'll feel like more of a gangster. It'll be great.
There you go. Yep.
Be like,
facts.
You say you a gangster? I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I hear that. Well, so check it. We look, we is this it? I believe this is it. Look, I'm gonna bring this over here. All right. I'm gonna edit this screen here so we can all see what I'm talking about. All right, let me hold
I
up.
I tried.
Hey, no. Look, I'm cool with it. I'm gonna just hold on. Let me edit the screen though, so we can all see what's up. We can all see what's popping. Let me move this over here. Let me move this over here. Cause I think Cordell has graced us.
Oh, it's here?
I believe so.
Yeah, I tried.
Oh boy.
This is my first attempt at the AI generated music video.
Hey, it's his first attempt at the Mad Libs joint. We're gonna see it right here and find out what is up. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody that did submit. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to you guys. We'll play this one here, and then for Slump, I think because Slump just slid through, and I totally blanked on taking the form even down today because we were so involved in breaking shit down for people. I'm gonna acknowledge Slump and Auric Raps just slid through, so I'm gonna get these two guys played it right after this Mad Libs track here. But I wanted to check this out before we get to the end of the show, because if there is some stuff that we need to talk about at the end,
we need to know.
We can talk about it.
We're on the corner. That's where the convo happens, bro.
Right. So this is Cordell's attempt. You know what I'm saying? Again, he's going to try to fill some shoes this weekend. As some will not be with us. So we're going to try to see if Cordell can jump in here and do some Mad Libs for us on the side. We got this one, though. And did you have a name for this at all, or?
It does have a name, but I just don't know it.
I just don't know it.
Looking in, I don't know.
Hey, it's all good. We'll figure it out. We'll make our own fucking
It's called
name.
OC Kush Cloud.
OC Kush Cloud. Fucking A. Let's see what he's talking about, though. Again, this is just a kind of spur of the moment, throw together, just to kind of trial and error, see what's up, and find out, you know what I'm saying? Well, testing, if you will. You know what I mean? But, this is it right here. Let's get it.
Okay. OC Kush got my mind in the fog. Slipping on my grip, I just dropped the whole jug. Phone hit the tiles with a crack and a shrug. High so potent, got me feeling unplugged. Can't hold nothing, my grip ain't the same. Everything I touch just falls from the frame. OC Kush rain got me playing this game. Stumbling through life, but who can I blame? Rolling raw paper, my hand twitching slow. Ash hit the carpet, I'm losing all control. Wallet hit the pavement when I'm out on a stroll. OC Kush visions taking over my soul. Fumbling the zip, hear the echo like doom. Lighters on the floor, disappeared in the room. Mind in the haze, hearts hitting the boom. OC clouds twirl, shadows start to loom. Couch eats my remote, green crumbs on my tea. Eyes low enough, I could barely even see. Drop my last gram, thought it vanished like Houdini. OC running laps in my brain like a CD.
Hell,
my grip ain't the same. Everything I touch just falls from the frame. OC Kush rain got me playing this game. Stumbling through life, but who can I blame?
G-Money in the building, what up?
What's good, G-Money? I mean, Deluxe Burger. What the hell happened there?
I got distracted.
Shout out Burger King and all of them with the burgers. You feel me?
And the beat, for some reason, went longer than the lyric.
Yeah, you gotta just cut it. I believe you could just cut it.
I like Oric said, the song sounds dope. I don't know what he's listening to. It's that stock shit, baby.
That's that stock shit, baby.
Hit him with that NASCAR. Dale Earnhardt.
Wow.
Yeah, just it don't get no more random than that.
It's frolicking through the flowers.
It's that gang shit.
Hashtag gag gang.
Hey, if that don't tell you 420's coming, the most random shit in the world.
Bro, we're 3 days out and it's already getting weird.
Oh yeah, we stocking up over here. I'm telling you right now, if you partake in the extracurricular activities, you better bring your shit downtown.
Like, this is a week. Like, if your dispensary ain't having a sale, they ain't shit.
Look, that right there.
Yo, weed dealer ain't doing deals. He ain't shit.
That right there, not bad, Cordell. I'm not gonna front.
No, honestly, no, yeah.
It was not bad. As far
For a
as
first
you know what I'm saying,
attempt.
for a first attempt, not bad, dog. Not bad. Other than that, bro, that was you know what I'm saying. It's little things that
Those
we gotta
visuals,
fix.
I'm gonna find some other stuff for us to look at.
He said, "Yeah, that would be cool because some of that shit was random as all hell, bro."
It was stock footage.
I agree. I definitely agree.
I did like the way old girl was listening to you though. She was listening to your little rhyme. Yeah, she was in it.
And again, that's, you know what I'm saying, something that we'll get it fine tuned as best as we can come tomorrow night, you know. As far as the I don't know about the ads. That must have been when that came random. Up. It was so random too because you put that hoe in the goddamn, not that one, but you put something in the fucking server, and I looked at it and I'm like, he got a whole goddamn what rabbit hole did you fucking fall into? Like you just started sharing burger recipes and shit on the Discord.
A recipe. Yes, I found a
that
recipe. That
must have been the same time that burger ad came up on the damn video.
Garlic butter bacon cheeseburger roll up. Oh my god! If you're in the server, the recipe is in there. If you make some, DM me for my address.
Oh my!
DM me for my address.
Send them shit.
Nah, bro, just give it to him right now. Just put it out there right now.
Right?
No.
Right. We do have a whip. We have a whip coming in from Oric Raps. It's called I Want To. It's an R&B and soul joint. This one though from Oric. And Oric, I'm confused. It's a whip, but it ain't been touched since almost a year ago.
Damn.
Almost a year ago. So I'm wondering what happened with this one in the vault. I don't know.
Why is it coming back out now?
Are you gonna work on it? Yeah, right. Are you gonna work on it? What's the idea? It says Oric remix though. It's called I Want To. Let's see what he's talking about though, and get a whip review on this one. Let's get it.
You know I want to. You know I want to. You know I want to. You know I want to.
Every day the same thing. Why do we always have to fight?
I don't want to. I don't want to.
I've been trying to take it easy. You are the love of my life.
I want you.
And I swear, if I had just one day to show you
That was I Want To right there. That was Oric Raps. I don't know the feature, Oric. Let us know. But it's the Oric remix on this one here. And I totally get it. He said, so the reason he didn't put this out, and he said it in the chat, is that he had a girlfriend that would have killed him at the time if he would have did it. I don't know. That's weird for me. You know, it's music. Yeah. Sometimes it be wildin'. I don't know.
Bitches be tripping, bro. I don't know.
What's good, Jay? Yayo DeSosa, man. A shout out, Jay. Yayo. Appreciate you for joining up. Shout out to everybody else joining up too, man. Big shout out to you guys. We don't have the queue open anymore for those sliding through, you know what I'm saying? We're not taking any more submissions as we're coming to the conclusion of the show here. If you did tune in late, make sure y'all tap in tomorrow, you know, on time. You know, we'll get a submission from y'all. Oh, damn.
Hey, sorry for your loss, man.
Yeah, that's
condolences, brother.
Yeah, my condolences, for real.
For sure. I hope you make it through it, bro. You got this, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, as far as everything up here, man, slide through tomorrow. We'll be back at 11 a.m. And again, we don't have Sub Mom this weekend, so you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to her. Safe travels, you know.
Yeah,
hopefully she can have some, you know what I'm saying, some good times over there in her vacation.
In her near Chicago.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know where exactly they going or what they doing, but
she's like it's close to Chicago, places that she likes, and then she wanted to visit again and all of that stuff.
Right.
I don't know specifically.
I hear that, you know what I'm saying, but good looks, you know what I'm saying, on getting, you know what I'm saying, some vacation done for sure. You know what I mean? We do have K3 with us in the building today. We'll see what's going on tomorrow morning as far as who, you know what I'm saying, is up and about. And we'll see if we can get maybe another guest in here to just kind of hang out with us for the show. We'll see what's up. But we have Oric Raps with this one here. I want to. We're going to give it a drive-by real quick. K3, what you got for this one?
I'm going to be honest, like, I don't know who's the feature on this. I don't know who she is.
I believe he said that her name is Hannah. I don't...
Listen, Hannah's got a wonderful voice, and she's very talented. I just don't fucking like that style of singing.
Right. Okay.
Like, bitch, like, stay in one section of your scale. Like, I get it. You can go from left to right, whole scale, every fucking octave. I just don't. I don't know. I don't like how it sounds. That's just a me thing. I don't deny that it's. But vocally, like I just don't understand
I get it.
It just doesn't hit for me. But as far as the song goes, the mix, I mean, I couldn't really hear anything wrong with it. It sounded really good. I know. It says right there. Or mixed it right. So
I believe so. Yeah.
So yeah, did you produce it too? Like, was that just plucked from somewhere else, or however?
I'm not sure. How that came across with Oric. I'm not really sure.
Put her on the national anthem with her extra. That's great. Relatability. I'm gonna only have to give it a 1 because I couldn't really relate because I was too busy on not enjoying it, which brings me to a 1. In my replayability too, but it's just it's not. I don't fuck with that. I don't like when bitches do that. It's not my cup of tea.
Okay, not your style of singing. I get it.
No,
I get it.
No. And I'm not denying that it's impressive. Yes, it is. It takes talent. I get it.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're talking about, though. I get it. You know what I mean? To some, you know, nails on a chalkboard sound dope.
Yeah, right. Exactly, bro. Exactly.
But others, you know, it's just not the style. I understand. I get it. I get it.
We're on the mix. Yeah. If I missed that, I don't know if I rated the mix.
Yeah, no, you did. You good.
I did. Okay, cool.
What you got, Cordell? What you got?
For me, I actually did enjoy the song. I gotta give the mix a 4 just for wherever Hannah's singing, it doesn't sound like she's on the track the way that she could. It's almost like, you know, you're building with Legos and everything's lined up, but that one corner is like it's tilted, not clicking in, it's not locked in all the way.
Right.
Love it.
So like it felt like she was just a little outside of the track. But even then, still sounded good. I like the sound. I like the vibe of the track. You know, I'm into that R&B soul. I like those kind of songs. Bang.
Okay.
So for that, I want to give this song a 5 for the relatability, and I'm gonna give it 5 for replayability. I'm gonna play it when it comes out.
Okay. I'm looking at a 3-2-2. All right, I'm looking at a 3-2-2. The reason I'm looking at a 3-2-2 is I did hear there was some spots, and I believe it was Orc. He can correct me if I'm wrong, but it was somewhere around here, around like the 140-ish mark, where I believe it transitioned from her singing to then Orc coming in, and there was some spots where both of those sections kind of blended, and it was real pitchy for me. Not bitchy, pitchy for me.
Don't get bitchy about it. It's just a little pitchy.
Right. And I feel like that spot there, along with some other spots within the overall, there was some spots where it really needed a vocal blend. And I don't know if it was what you were talking about, Cordell. Maybe that might have been what it was, because I was trying to pinpoint it. Like, it's just not sounding right for me. You know what I mean? From what I wanted to hear. Other than that, though, yeah, the 2 for the relatability part of it, because, you know, similar to what K3 was talking about, it's just not for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just not for me. I get
Yeah,
Cordell's about that. You know what I mean?
And that's dope.
I like the slow joints.
For me, I'm really like, it's kind of like picky food type shit with the music. It's like time and a place for it, you know?
I agree.
You wouldn't see me riding down the road going to the grocery store listening to some slow jams.
Real quick, I just wanted to touch base with because you're also playing one of his too, right?
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, Slum, we got one of your tracks. We're about to.
Yeah, no, I showed it on screen. I'm hoping he's seen it. But it was during.
I just noticed he asked if he had to bring it back tomorrow or what the deal was. So.
No, I get it, Oric. I get it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Facts.
I hear that, Jay. And again, man, I'm sorry about the losses, bro. I totally understand what you're going through, bro. Big shout out to you for sliding through. Appreciate you for being here.
Please do it if you can tomorrow morning.
If you got an exclusive, what you said, come through tomorrow morning, bro. We'll be here. We'll definitely tap into it.
I'd love to hear it.
For sure. Yeah, that's facts. But yeah, as far as this Oric, man, that's what, you know what I'm saying, that's what we got up here on the panel. And if anybody got anything to say in the chat, man, definitely shout it out. We do have Slump, though, on this last one here to finalize the queue. This one here is called My Lil Bootang, and we might have back-to-backs with this slow stuff. I don't know what to expect from this one, though, from Slump. And it says featuring, I'm trying to read this whole name. Give me a second. T-Sali. And Slump C on this one. I believe he said something about, at first he had his girl on it, and then he kicked her off and put somebody else on it. I don't know what happened there, but, you know, we'll figure it out. Jay, I'm not sure exactly where you are, bro, but East Coast time will be running tomorrow at 11. You know what I'm saying? 11 a.m. East Coast time. So, yeah, 11 a.m. East Coast time. We also got, if you want to stick around tomorrow, we have a double feature on Fridays. But Saturday and Friday nights, we do Downtown Sound. We got a whole competition for first song of the night, and then it jumps into song of the month if you win song of the night, and then jumps into song of the year, man. You got to check out the channel and check out some of the promos we got, bro. And we got hella shit popping off this year. You know what I mean? It's just in due time.
Use Discord.
Yeah, if you want Discord, for sure, we got the community we building as well.
All you gotta do is ask.
Yep, in there all the time.
But you know what I'm saying? The main thing is showing up for those that are wondering, you know. Just real quick, big shout out to all those that have been sliding through some DMs, and those that have any quarrel with the show, you know. If you have any quarrel with the show, it's cool. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own opinion and so on and so forth. But with that being said, as far as the show goes, man, you got to show up, number one. And number two, you got to show out. If you can't show out, then you need to show up with people, you know, that can help you show out, you know. That's the biggest thing. We're trying to build a community here, though. You know what I mean? So if you got some negativity, you know, keep it somewhere else, because this ain't the corner for you. This just ain't the corner for you. We are positive, but when it comes to people's music, you know, people are subjective to, you know, the true nature of what we got going on here. Again, I explained it earlier in the show, you know, for the beginning portion of what we had going on at the beginning of the whole launch. We were kind of lenient with some people on the things, but as the competition gets stiff throughout the month, you know, this is what we kind of come down to. And I alluded to this at the beginning. I told everybody that shit's gonna be changing throughout the year. And I just feel like some people might not be, you know, on board with how fast we are growing. And they just can't keep up, if you will. You know, that's the bottom line. If you can't keep up, then, you know, step up and get some more work done, because that's the bottom line. I be hearing a lot from other people that they're hearing a lot from other people. Look, I'm right here. My line's always open. Everybody know where to find me.
Facts.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. With that being said, apologies, Slump. I didn't want to take away from, you know, your track coming up, but I did have to get that out there before we did end the show today. I just wanted to make that little PSA announcement for everybody. Yeah, show up and show out. That's the biggest thing. And if you're not liking the way things are going, maybe look to see who you brought. If you didn't bring anybody, shame on you. Shame on you. Anyway, Slump C and T Sali. All right, my little boo thing. This is part 2. Yeah, this is part 2 for him.
Hey, facts, Jay. That's facts.
Yeah, it's all organic, bro. That's exactly what I'm about here. You know what I'm saying? Unlike some other people who might go out of their way to, you know, maybe buy their views with some bots and shit like that. I don't do all that. I don't do all that here. And with that being said, I'm trying to get this done the right way. You feel me? I do know, and again, Slump, my apologies, but I did want to make this point across. I am aware, you know what I'm saying, that the idea for some is to not bring anybody because they feel like the less people here, the more chances they have. That's completely wrong. Yeah, completely wrong. And if you have that idea, you are very, very sorely mistaken. You know what I'm saying? Because the bottom line is, the less people you bring, the more people other people are bringing. Now you're just gonna be out. I'm just saying, people, bro. I'm just saying. Look, and that's my point, man. That's my point. At the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna continue to do what we're doing. We're gonna continue to move forward and continue to look at what we got going on in the future. Plans have already been set. They've been set months in advance. So don't get things twisted. You know what I mean? Shit's already been planned ahead of time. And what you see now is what was made last year. So just keep that in mind, man. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Everybody in the chat, man. Exactly. Anyway, we got my little boo thing with no delay. Slump C, T Sali. Let's see what they talking about. Drive-by review. Let's get it.
Gary made this one.
And when I'm in it, you know you got me tripping out. I got you moaning in my ear, you got me so wild. I'll put you missionary, or I could have you face down. So tell me how you want it done and pull that dress down. I'll do you good, baby. I'll keep you safe, cause I'm a hood, baby. I know that we're gon' last. I know he hurt you, but I won't do the same. I know that shit get crazy, but you my little boo thing. I know that shit get crazy, but you my little boo thing. Oh baby, let me love on you tonight. Oh baby, let me love on you just right. I wanna hold you, I wanna love you, I wanna look into your eyes when I fuck you. I wanna brag about you to the world. I wanna show the world my beautiful girl. I know she thick, shorty, give me a twirl. And in return, girl, I'll give you the world. Yeah, I wanna do things with my new thing. When I pull up, you get crushed cause you my boo thing. And when I roll up, smoke you like a roll up. Baby got a coke figure, that's my little soda. They step on you, but I'm woke. You're the type of girl, hold me down. And I'm out here on that road. And I'm tryna stack up on that door. The one that I'm grinding for. Cause you the one that I want. It's a lot of things I got problems with, but not giving you the world, yeah. Oh, you a mood, yeah. So what's the move, yeah? You made it clear sometimes I don't know what to do, yeah. Without you, girl. So bust a move, girl.
All right, my little boo thing part 2 on that one. Slump C featuring Tisa Lee. What we got for a review here? Cordell, what you got for this one since you know what I'm saying, fucking with the slow jams and shit. What you thinking?
I'm the resident R&B guy now. Like this shit was pretty dope. I liked it. It was that mellow chill vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I put this on and my girls hanging out, you know, this where you just get to make eyes. You ain't even gotta say shit. The Riz just works. It's a good song. Definitely a good song. That said, I think that the mix could probably need some attention. I'm not sure if we want to bring up the vocals or bring down the beat, but there needs to be a blend there and just a little more ceiling at it. This track looks like a cheese block, and it does sound like a lot of the noises can't move. No room.
Right.
With that, I'm gonna give the relatability a 5. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Been there, done that. Hell, still doing it. It's all good. Give them a 5 for relatability. I'm gonna give it a 5 for replayability because I'll definitely listen to this again. I like this song. Good
Okay.
shit, Slim.
Okay. K3, what you getting for this one?
I agree with the mix. It could use a little bit of. I like how you said about giving it some ceiling, because I think it needed headroom to be mastered,
right?
And there wasn't any. So whenever you mastered it, it squished it all down and made it all quiet, so it could try to master it. But that's just gonna add like unnecessary distortion. And
in the spots that it peaked, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So go back. I mean, it's posted though too, so
yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, it is published. Yeah.
Was this just posted today? It already has over 150 listens.
It says so. Yes.
That's awesome, bro. Good on you.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I would say for the mix. So I'm gonna give that like I'll give that a 3 because it doesn't sound bad either. But it's definitely if you listen to this on a system and it's really loud, like you're gonna notice a difference from the last song if it wasn't.
Oh yeah, you're gonna adjust something.
Yeah, you're gonna hear something and potentially like fuck your shit up too.
Mm-hmm.
But
yep.
Relatability, I'm gonna give you a 5 because like if you have a woman or ever have had a woman or ever want to have a woman for those, dude, this is gonna be relatable. You're gonna be able to feel what's going on in the song. Replayability though, I gotta only give it a 3 because again it's not really my vibe.
Right.
It's more I fuck with it more than the last one as far as that goes. You feel me? But if it plays, I'll listen to it. But I'm probably not gonna listen to it just on my own accord.
Right. No, I get it.
But I
I
do fuck with
mean,
it. So
I'm with you guys on that as well. But for me, I'm going 3. I'm going 3-4-3.
Okay.
And the reason being is because everything y'all said about the mix, perfect. That was spot on.
Yeah.
The relatability part for me, the reason why I gave it a 4 is because I relate obviously to what's being said, but I feel like he really missed an opportunity. And I think the opportunity missed is the fact of really playing around with that. Like a lot of these bars are pretty straightforward. And I feel like he could have really played around and you utilized a lot of, you know what I'm saying, innuendos and shit. Like to really play with the listener in the aspect of like, if I am listening to this with my girl, you know, I don't want to come straight out and tell her like I want to fuck you, you know. Like, you play a little foreplay with her, you know, get a little things going.
Build it.
When you say some shit that you know might be an innuendo, give her a wink at that point in time, you know, give her that little sign. There's little things like, you know what I mean, it's just a little straightforward for me. I think if it, you know, if you gave it some more lyrical versatility in that aspect, it would come across a little bit different.
And you're capable of it.
Right. You have room. I can hear it. You have plenty of room for it, but just coming across as straightforward as you are, I will say, you know what I'm saying, some females aren't about that. They like, you know, getting teased a little bit. So, you know, you have a lot of room there to play around with that type of style. But that's the only reason for me why I gave it that. And then for the you know, the replayability of 3, mostly because of that mix. The main thing for me in the mix that really kind of bothered me is I heard there was like backing vocals. I heard there was ad libs and shit, but like they were so spatial.
You couldn't hear them. Yeah.
I didn't know what he was saying. I just knew I could hear that they were there, but I wasn't sure if he was, you know, echoing the word that was just said, if he had a different, if he was shouting something else out. Like that was my only, you know, saying pet peeve about it. I mean, other than that, though, you know, big shout out to everybody that slid through today. You know, the Korner Konvo podcast. I'm OC Kush, Cordell Miller, K3 with me. You guys want to say anything? You know, tell anybody to you know, go fuck themselves or anything like that. You know, anything like that.
Shit. Unless Cordell has anything to say first, I'll go. Cordell.
Oh yeah, I got nothing over here, bro.
Nothing over there.
No, you're good. You're good.
Same old stuff.
I just want to say. Shout out to everybody that slid through. Not shout out to everybody, because I don't know if it's just my screen ain't updated, but I only see one motherfucking like on this live stream right now. Is that just incorrect on my end?
Yeah, you gotta refresh.
You probably gotta refresh, yeah. If you stay stagnant in there. I'm not sure. Let me
11.
Look.
Okay.
11. Yeah.
Okay. Then
I'm
gonna
whoa,
retract.
big.
Whoa,
big
wait
jump.
a minute. Yeah, for sure. All right, so I take that back. Other than that, man, shit. Come through tomorrow morning and tomorrow night. And it's Saturday night. Because it is Thursday.
It's
and
the
I
fucking
knew that.
weekend event, man. The 420 weekend event. If you don't know,
Hell
ask
yeah.
somebody. Puff past that this way, you know. We doing a giveaway.
We are doing a giveaway. You're doing a big giveaway. Decent giveaway. Cool giveaway.
Bring your people, you know. It's just a little something, you know, figuring, you know.
It's
We'll
it's the start of something really big for the community of Blunted Ones. And I think that's really cool, and not only cool, but very unique. You know, I see a lot of shows that always take in, but don't seem to always give it back out.
Oh no, I get it. I totally understand what you're saying.
But I fuck with you because you do, and if not, you give even more than what you're getting in, and that's rare in people, man. And I just want everybody to realize like how big that is, as far as character in a man goes.
I totally get that, man. Big shout out. I appreciate that. So,
shout out to OC Kush, shout out to Cordell, shout out to everybody that came through, and make sure you put your motherfucking seat back on your way out.
Yeah, push it in. Push the chair in, you know. You know, be courteous to the people walking on the sidewalks and shit. You know, if you out there on the patio seating, you know, you don't want to walk by. You know, Grandma got her walker and shit. Don't trip her up. Don't trip her up.
Yeah, please don't. Know? She already got a busted hip. She don't need to.
She gotta get back home to the Rolodex. Give Ethel a call.
Big facts. All four of them.
All four of them. Yes. Ethel G-I-H and L. All of them. You know. Yeah. Big shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us this morning again. You know, Baby Friday. You know, we got a little bowl hits. That's all we did today. You know, nothing too crazy. The roll up and shit is coming up though. Yeah.
Hey.
The roll up's coming up tomorrow night, so y'all need to slide through. Big shit happening. Big shit popping. Big shout out to you guys. Cordell Miller, K3. I am OC Kush, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And again, if you don't know, ask somebody, because they'll tell you. It is what it is, man. Let's get it. Salute.